This is my game. Money train. Nigga, I'm just trying to get some motherfucking money. Street smart, ain't no motherfucking dummy. Never let a bitch nigga take shit from me. Every day my birthday, you better have a cake for me. 20, 50s, 100s, only thing we rubber band up. Washington, a nigga, we just floated to the fan club. Niggas claim they real till they end up in handcuffs. Jam with a slab, now your penance set your man up. Rule number one, never fuck with no talkers. I sing like a hornet, like I'm Kimber Walker. Bitch used to ignore me, done turned to a stalker. My bitch need a bitch, so I think I might call her. Got time for them niggas, I'm too busy grinding. Niggas begging for a bag from me on the sign, man. That beef talking small talk to a giant. Nigga talk about money, nigga, then I'm in. Modern day slavery, I must be honest. It's not a good day for me. Effing and bullets, I shoot them gracefully. I would advise niggas don't play with me. All of my niggas, they hungry, they tasting me. And then for everything they ate up, and we ain't asking for no papers. Luigi tell these motherfuckers pay up. I'm telling you, nigga, I've been trapping all day trying to give me some money. Money. I done fuck around and cut up cash trying to give me some money. Look, bitch, I ain't playing. Fuck this shit you said. Put me up some bad. I'ma do hundreds. Nigga, I done took a couple hours trying to give me some money. I done fuck around with the boss. I'm trying to get some money. I just trying to get some money. Someone pray for me. Bitch, I play for keys. Chopper stay with me. Shit, I'm just trying to get the motherfucking money. Feel free, got more motherfucking money. Stay fresh, like every day sunny. Got more racks and recess, that's how we got play money. You keep it 100, I've been running up the band up. I've been getting money, give a fuck about no scam. I'm a walking lick, bitch, give a fuck about your man. Baby, I'm just saying, dirty bag, got my pants on. Duga, stay with me. Shooter, stay with me. Supers and send me. Want it, come get it. My niggas with it. My niggas with it. We gon' come and get it, blow it, I'm a dime. I just gotta roll it, call it perfect time. Shout out to my jeweler, cause I'm used to shine. These little niggas ain't even say lead it on. Somebody pray for me. You a hater, please stay away from me. I got a chopper, I still use the paper. You should be quiet, you got something to say. Niggas lies and that shit is make-believe. That face been made up. Bitches took it, bitch got ate up. What's a couple days later? Nigga, I've been trapping all day trying to give me some money. I done fuck around and call the cash trying to give me some money. Look, bitch, I ain't playing. Fuck this shit you saying. Put me up some bad. I'ma do hundreds. Nigga, I done took a couple hours trying to give me some money. I done fuck around with the boss. I'm trying to get some money. I just trying to get some money. Someone pray for me. Bitch, I play for keys. Chopper stay with me. Hundreds. Trying to get to the money. How they call me again? Trying to get to the money. Trying to get to the money. We gonna get to the money this morning looking ass. All right, so we got a little scenario. Real quick. I gotta take care of. Let me put this camera on real quick so y'all can see my beautiful face. Ay. There, how's that this morning? Good morning. Top of the money. We trying to get to the money. All right, so I gotta reappoint some moderators because Griff and his wife went through and blocked everybody and shit. So I had to go through and. Okay, hold on. I'm wrenching up right now. Hey, KR, your mama's a bitch. Candace and Don, Pito Wells. Yeah, that's nice. G-Dog in the house. Wrench it up. What's up, Megs? Brandy. Wrench. Mother Goose, Ranch. Honest Rage, Ranch. TT, Ranch. Rap, Ranch. We're going to catch us a case trying to get to the money, 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 money. All right, Jaded. Let's see here. Bitch, I play for keeps. I done call me a case trying to get to the money, 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 money. All right, hold on, y'all. Let's see how that's working for a minute. That's putting a little blue back in it. Hey, Mama Keys.
Good morning.
Looking ass. True crime. Pound pound. Where's cracking at? Where you at, bro? Where you at, bro? Let me send the can't see you way. Up seasons. Pound pound. Where you at, bro? Mark. Give you your pound pound. You're welcome, Crew Jude. Crew Jude in the house. Good morning, Griffey. Ghost in the house. What's up, Slink? Crime Stories Obsessed. Emma, how you doing, lovely? JW. Prune prune. Cracking cases. Prune prune looking ass. Theo. Prune prune looking ass. Good morning, Mama Keys.
Morning.
Casey K looking ass. Prune prune. Kicking up dust. Tay in the wind. Candy. Prune prune. Where we at here? Candace Bly looking ass. We're gonna get to this stuff with the puppy here. I do want to make mention that Honest Rage, Emma can stay this morning. Thank you very much, love. We're just gonna test and see, and just check you out this morning. Thank you for joining us, Emma. Beautiful lady. Thank you for coming in. Bunch of looking ass. Hey, I see you looking with your looking ass. Better take yourself to the kitchen with your cooking ass. Hey, national champions looking ass. Thank you, Reggie. Love you. Benny, are you sick of Don not listening to you? Take your life back. Thank you for your
advice.
Griff's a chump. Thank you for your opinion. Just because you have one doesn't mean that
it's mine.
that I need to hear it. Benny, unblock my Lean On Me account. Okay. Yeah, that's because we put Ziggy in the chat. So, or we put Yucky's puppy in the chat and other deplorable things. How is my family doing? Good. Share Crypt Keeper looking ass. Damn. What you mocking British accents for? Voo, what the hell you in my chat asking stupid questions for looking ass? Tear your ass like an envelope looking ass. Did you see Andrew's phone live? I don't even know who Andrew is. So sad she took that puppy from the mama. Makes me sick. Check this out. So a couple of things we want to clear up about the puppy looking ass. First of all, Ziggy, people heard the puppy crying on the live, and she said that it was the PlayStation making a crying noise. And that's just...
She can't tell the truth at all.
No, she can't tell the fucking truth to save a puppy's life. So what I want to talk about really quick is this looking ass. 26 states. Not really sure. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance. I have videos of Don B selling summer merch. Man, shit.
How come the police don't have them?
Yeah, guess what I got? I got a video of Don B basically selling his son to the neighbor lady looking ass. Like, Don B, remember all that when you suppressed the sexual assault of your 14-year-old son and the neighbor lady? You piece of dog shit, you. Here, for some of y'all that haven't seen it, we'll just go ahead and take a little look at it real quick for Don B's sake. Don B, what you're looking at. Don't forget that I haven't forgot that we have this, Don B.
And then about 10 minutes later, she makes a statement to get off you. Where's the bell to quit? And that bothered me.
Right.
For her daughter just to be scratching my back. And for her to act like that was just a perverted gesture that I was letting her do on me.
Right, because what she had done to your stepson is
And I
known.
was thinking the whole
Yeah, so that's that. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, so it is illegal for someone to separate a dog before 7 weeks old or 8 weeks old. Now, what's interesting about this scenario isn't that Ziggy doesn't even mother her child well, and so the puppy is really at risk, is that there are certain biological functions that you have to take care of when it comes to dogs of that age. The mother will stimulate the rectum and will cause for the puppy to go to use the restroom. So the puppies, if not stimulated to go to the restroom, can. I mean, there is just a host of really bad things that can happen developmentally from the dog. So, I do want to tell you that Ziggy claims that the dogs were 2 months or 2 weeks old, rather, when I was there. Hold on one second, really quick, looking ass. Candy.
Yeah, hon.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, when were those puppies born?
They were born on Christmas.
Oh, that's right, Christmas. How many days from? I'm just doing this for the ones that don't do math good. From Christmas till today. So yeah, we're we're looking at like oh man, less than right around 20 days. So those puppies, and she's been gone for what, a couple 3 days. So those puppies are less than a month old for sure. They're about 3 weeks old, right? Right. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. If I have any more questions, Lovely, I'll call you back.
All right, hon.
Have a good day, babe.
You too.
All right. So, Ziggy, that's a problem. Fuck. Zig. That's a real problem, Ziggy. Oh, shit, Ziggy. Fuck. So, Ziggy just can't stop. Sorry, guys. Mom just knocked on the door and said there's a fucking dry spot in the grass over here. Go see if I can find it real quick. So, Ziggy, holy shit, Ziggy, for fuck's sake. What the fuck is it with you protester people and these dogs? You're either feeding them or taking them. Like, holy shit. And you want to know what Ziggy did? She took her fucking daughter up there and used her as leverage to get Donnie to give the dog away. I will say Candace did not, I repeat, did not consent to letting that dog go. As I understand it, the dog was used as, you know, a thing to just get rid of her because once she got up there, she wasn't going nowhere. So, give me a second. I actually had a talk with Ziggy last night. You guys want to see it? It's very interesting. It was very short, to say the least, but interesting nonetheless. I'd like to share that with you guys if you'd be interested in seeing it. If you wouldn't be interested in seeing it, I completely understand. I tried telling all of them, Don and Ziggy, they were too young, and I didn't want none of the pups or dogs gone. She said she fought about this with them. Hello? Yeah. Oh, shit. Hold on. Is something wrong? Oh. You want to come up right now? Okay, well, I wanted to show one more thing. I wanted to just show one more thing between me and Ziggy, and then I'll drop the link. You come right up. All right, cool. Okay. Lean on me. I understand you're blocked. Okay. I will get you straightened out. I'm not really sure what's going on with all the name change and all that jazz. Like, I get it. Okay. Just chill out. All right. Now, this is the conversation that I had with Ziggy last night for just a moment.
So yeah, he used to say that to me when I on the phone. Yeah, he wants friends because then he thinks you'll be on his side. People want me to lie and say
you did fucking lie, Ziggy. You first of all, you broke an NDA. I mean, anything about the fucking hill. The dog is anything about the fucking hill. So you've broke many things, ma'am. I would dare say you probably are looking at some legal issues.
Oh, they seemed like horrible people in person. Michelle, too, I'm going by their behavior. You're not getting it. You're not.
We are getting it. You done fucked this whole thing up. Bear with me, Penny. Bear with me, Cam. I'm making a point here. Oh, it's everyone's fucking business. She broke the NDA, Georgette.
Not understanding what I'm saying. They see, like, this is, for somebody, I'm talking about if you don't know their past.
Looking ass. You're a terrible researcher. Let me move it ahead. I thought I had this bullshit closer to the motherfucking heat. You dig? Where's this bullshit at, man? Where the fuck is, here he is. Looking ass.
Oh, okay. Let me have this. Let me have this, guys.
I know you want it, but I ain't giving it to you because I was there to give it to Ziggy. Looking ass.
Come on, Benny. Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
What's all the testosterone about? I just came over to say hi.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch had a lot of motherfucking me bass in her chest talking to me with all that damn testosterone and shit. But you need to fix your fate. Looking at. You had a link down. I thought it was for anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What do you want?
It's not for anybody?
Yo, it's for you. Go ahead.
Oh, I want to talk to Ziggy.
What's up?
What's up, looking ass? She turned gangster real quick, looking ass. You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. I'm well. I just wanted to just ask you, make sure you were doing okay, and I know that was kind of a lot, and I'm glad you pulled through okay.
What was kind of a lot?
Aha, looking ass, all of it, bitch. That's what. Everything, you know. Hey, I do want to tell you this right now. I'm going to be making another video to explain a couple of scenarios about my involvement with this community from day one. I had about a 2-hour conversation with John Crimes last night. And I tell you what, like, I am such a finely honed instrument this morning in terms of what this channel and what we are going to do here. And I have the confidence of John Crimes. And there's beautiful things in the works. That's all I'll say. Over the past weekend and all.
Are you being serious right now? You text me all week a bunch of hate and like.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was trying to tell you like everybody else. It's just my way of telling you was different, and now you pulled through, and it was some scary stuff, and you
would say every day like fat ass, fugly, like it wasn't like.
Did you call me the R word? You called me the R word real quick, right? That's what started it all.
Okay, you want to read?
Yeah, so I just was texting her, and she just jumped out of her skin with the R word. And then I started calling her fat ass and fugly and bowling ball head and Thanksgiving gourd face, shit like that, because she had just went way above and beyond. Like, I'm not even an R word. Like, nobody's an R word. Yeah, like once she had jumped out her skin, once she had jumped out her biology, once she had stepped out of her anatomy, boy, I tightened that shit up like a belt looking ass. Huh? You called me the R word, and that's what started my cascade. I know. I was texting you the same things you were texting Don, and then you said you didn't know of any keys, and then you called me the R word, and then I did call you a fat ass. No. Yeah, I put the whole thing out, Ziggy.
Okay.
This wasn't about that. I did. No. Listen, this wasn't about that. This was just about me saying, I'm glad you pulled through. Okay, that's all, man. That's all. Because taking your kid out. Speaking of pulling some shit, she's built like an oxen. So if we could mount something down, she could spin the earth looking ass. There, it could have turned into a whole lot, man. That's all. I'm glad that everything is good.
Why? Because are they dangerous? I thought you said that they're.
And here this bitch tries to make it about Don and Candace immediately. Like, no, bitch. It's all about Fred Light. It's all about Fred the Mullet. Or not Light. Fred the Mullet Hill. Right? Fred, whose mullet covers the hill looking ass. No. You took your daughter around a man and shot another man in the neck. That's pretty dangerous.
And he didn't get charged with anything because it was self-defense.
Look at her sticking up for her boyfriend looking ass. Hey, just because you shot someone in the neck in self-defense, but you still twist a meth pipe to this very fucking morning? Oh, shit. Ziggy, I don't think anyone's going to like the fact that you took a puppy from up there and you went around Fred Hill with your motherfucking me daughter, man. Good night team strategy looking ass. No, it wasn't. But that's okay. He shot a man in the neck.
You're in the court now. Any other time you want to act like you're all about, but he didn't get charged with anything.
Ziggy, he shot a man in the neck.
In self-defense, wouldn't you? If somebody was shooting.
It was not self-defense. A man was outside of Fred Hill's house with a shotgun pointed in the air. By all accounts, he was on the county road. There's no sidewalk. Looking at us. So, by all accounts, you listen to Jody Sue and Jody Sue and Andy went over there and they kicked the shells in the water from this incident. So, yeah, looking ass. Maybe Jody Sue helped get rid of evidence like she said looking ass, and that's why there wasn't no fucking conviction looking ass. Let me tell you the other thing, Ziggy. When you shoot a man in the neck, he ain't really going to have a whole lot to talk with looking ass.
Shooting at you?
Probably not, Ziggy.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't take my kid around him.
Okay. You didn't come up there for the right reason. Like, never.
Yeah, I didn't come up there for the right reasons. Bitch, you came up there to find some chicken bones and a puppy with its eyes closed looking ass. Bitch, did you find what you was looking for looking ass?
You never have the right reason. No, you don't, Ziggy.
Don't victimize yourself. Don't victimize yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm victimizing myself.
Yeah, here she goes with the rollover and the piss on the carpet looking ass.
Do you want...
This bitch is built like a miniature schnauzer when it comes to carpet looking ass. She is not carpet's best friend looking ass.
Seriously, why are you trying to act like... Why are you trying to act like you didn't send me a bunch of bullshit?
I sent her all kinds of bullshit. But evidently me sending her bullshit makes this okay. Haha, looking ass. Roll over, Z.
Okay, listen. This is what he sent me before he freaking. I called him a retard. Oh yeah, now he's gonna drop.
Oh, she says it again. Jesus. Ziggy, they would give you more respect if you used the Lord's name in vain. Looking ass. 305.
You're all about, but he didn't get charged with anything.
Ziggy, he shot a man in the neck.
In self-defense, wouldn't you? If somebody was shooting at you?
Look here, if you got a meth pipe in your mouth before you shoot somebody in the neck, that shit is not self-defense. It's drug-related looking ass. Stupid ass bitch.
Probably not.
Skank.
Ziggy.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't take my kid around him.
Okay. You didn't come up here for the right reasons. Like never. You
No,
never
I did.
have the right reasons. No, you don't.
I never have the right reasons. Let me tell you what, you stiff-ass bitch. I left all them fucking puppies there. You want to know why I left all them puppies there, Ziggy? Because they wasn't fucking born yet. You said them puppies was 2 weeks old when I was there looking ass. You mean to tell me those are a special breed of dog that will never open their fucking eyes looking ass?
Oh, Ziggy.
Don't victimize yourself. Don't victimize yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm victimizing myself. Do you want... Seriously. Why are you trying to act like...
yourself.
Why are you
Just
trying to act like you didn't send me a bunch of
don't have-
bullshit?
Ziggy, don't roll over, Ziggy.
Okay, listen. This is what he sent me.
If she does roll over, you got to look for the wet spot looking ass.
Sent me before he freaking... I called him a retard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then they kicked me off. You see, she just...
Okay, now he's going to drop. Okay.
No, they kicked me.
He's so full of shit. Did he drop by himself?
No, they kicked me.
dropped by himself.
Bullshit, you lying ass bitch.
He'll be back. This is the game he plays with all channels.
And then they never would let me back. I sat back there for 10 minutes and that bitch with that red hair and them big old fucking mascaraed face, she was looking at me. And the bitches wouldn't let me back in, man. Lying ass.
No, I don't want to talk to him.
He's not going to play it with my channel.
Yeah, he goes,
I just played it with your channel looking ass, and you let me do it to your guest looking ass. Thank you very much looking ass.
no, he wouldn't. But yeah, he stabbed a dog, right, Rebecca?
I sure the fuck did. Almost stabbed him all the way through both sides looking ass. Because he tried to get my mom looking ass. Guess what, Ziggy? If that dog was trying to get your bowling ball built ass, I would have killed it for you too looking ass.
Come on. He would.
He stabbed a fucking dog that was off his property by the time he stabbed it.
The fucking dog was standing right by the fucking door when I stabbed it, you cock-sucking lying skank.
Then goes live about it. He has some nerve.
I got a lot of fucking nerve. Nerve enough to stab a pit bull to death looking ass.
And then he wanted to go live about his sister at his sister's house.
Sure did looking ass. It's called awareness looking ass. You need a John Charles PSA looking ass. These stupid ass skanks. She's definitely on the meth looking ass. Hell yeah.
Honey, you have no room to talk about anybody else's kids. Period.
I sure do looking ass because y'all keep calling the fucking CPS and they don't do nothing looking ass. All right, we're going to bring some fucking guests on looking ass. I got a pretty you today looking ass. If you're involved in watching a show, you want to watch a show? Today I got a fucking show. Oh, shit. I got a show for you this morning looking ass. We're going to have Cam, the top dog, and Fizzle, the other top dog looking ass. Man, shit looking ass. Ooh, her and her R word. Hey, Rap, you want me to, I've got to get on my Sea to Shore radio in order to call Tim because he's in the air right now headed towards DFW airport to pick me up. I'm going to Tennessee tomorrow looking ass, but we're going to have to do like a 3-stop because his plane is so small. We're going to have to fly from Dallas to Little Rock to Memphis and then to Rogersville looking ass. So, yeah. I packed all of my clothes in a Ziploc bag too, Cher, so that it's a 2-seater. So Lowest of the low looking ass. Yeah. The glare asked for a link. Man, I still can't see that dude. Where the fuck you at, glare looking ass? The stream is, it's in the glare. I know. I'm trying to give him a pew pew. I've been trying to give him a pew pew since last night. I talked to John Crimes and he said it seems like somebody has blocked email addresses, not just profiles. I don't even know how the hell you do that. But the link is posted. Yeah, my See the Shore Radio looking ass. Yeah, man, looking ass. Hold on, I'm gonna read. Oh, we got a whole backstage of people looking ass.
Yo.
Okay, it is Cam. Penny. Yo. That's you, Penny? Fizzle. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Cam? Good morning, bro.
What's up, man? You know what took me so long to get here? Where you took the 2-seater plane, man. I had to fold up my NDA, and me and Alice had to ride that thing. Take the airplane.
Hey, did you scribble off Ziggy's name? Because that was going to weigh you down if you didn't.
Man. Yeah, and the snow the snow was really bad on us.
I think you probably had what they call a nose wind.
Yeah.
You needed a tailwind.
Yep.
All right, so I want to give the floor to Penny really quick because Penny has an absolutely burning desire. So you've got the floor, Penny. Tear ass, love.
Okay. Look, Ziggy, I have never had a problem with you. I do not frequent your channel. I think that you have a very chaotic channel. You run a chaotic channel, live panel chat every single day. So I choose to not go in there. It gives me anxiety to even try to read the nonsensical things that is said in your chat. So I choose to not go in there. That's how you want to run your channel, fine. I've never had an issue with you and how you choose to do that. When you showed the bones, I thought that was a really stupid and fucked up thing to do.
I've never wanted to show my bones. Hey, Cam, have you ever wanted to show your bone online?
I mean, it's tempting sometimes, but I usually choose not to do it.
You know, actually, well, yeah. Never mind. I was going to say, me and my wife showed our bones online one time, but it was a long time ago.
Now,
I'm just kidding.
When you showed those things, you can ask Benny. Will you? Probably not.
No.
we have had conversations behind the scenes. Me wanting Benny to leave you alone, leave her alone, go easy on her, just pretend like she doesn't exist. All these things. It's just not worth it. However,
we got time.
When you apologized, I said, okay, well, she apologized. I'm going to assume that she's going to know better and do better from here on out. And, you know, whatever, we're back to the baseline with you. I could care less either way what happens with your channel and how you conduct yourself. However, this is not okay. This actually hits a nerve with me. All this other YouTube bullshit aside, this is not okay. You can blame it on Candace all you want, but you are in doing that, you are saying you are just as ignorant as Candace when it comes to the well-being of
it wasn't puppies. Candace.
Or Dawn, who she blamed Candace when it comes to the irresponsibility. You lack foresight. You did no research on how taking a puppy away from its mother, that you orphaned a puppy on purpose. That is disgusting.
that's still on milk and doesn't have its eyes closed. And then you
Dang.
went so far, Ziggy, as to double down and say that those dogs were 2 weeks old when I was in Tennessee. Those dogs were still in Yucky's stomach. They weren't born until the wee hours of Christmas Eve going into Christmas morning.
And with as many dogs as up there very well could have been a litter of puppies that were already born when Benny was up there. We
Yeah.
don't know. There's a whole gang of puppies up there. But look, you should have known better. You are an adult. You are a mother, and you lack the foresight. You lack the ability to research. You, from what I hear, and I don't watch you, Ziggy, but from what I hear, you didn't even take your cat to the vet whenever it was, I don't know, sick or something. You kept it in a cage. I don't know. Look, I don't watch you, Ziggy. I don't know about your cat. But from what I hear, it's not good. And you even admitted you don't even care about dogs. You don't like dogs. Maybe you just did it because your daughter said so. So you took this puppy on the whim and the desire of your young child who expectedly has no foresight. And you are teaching her to be irresponsible. You are going to have to lick that puppy's ass with a cotton ball all the fucking time. It is not okay, Ziggy. You need to find a licensed rehabber, animal rehabber, to get this puppy the care that it needs. Or you need to drive your ass back to Tennessee and give it back to the mom. That puppy is missing out on antibodies that's passed through the mother's milk. It's missing out on social and emotional fucking development. You have crossed a line. And for what? So you can hold it up on fucking YouTube and be like, look, I have Yucky's puppy. Like, what in the fuck makes you think that shit is okay? It is disgusting. Ziggy, this is disgusting fucking behavior. That's it.
Good morning, Blair. How you doing, my friend?
What's up, bro?
Oh, my bad. I muted my mic. Can you hear me?
I did that all day yesterday.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
How we doing, man? Finally,
Good.
I don't know why I'm not showing up for you in your chat. Your whole chat sees me, but you don't see me.
No, I had somebody glare that was going through, and I think that they blocked email addresses. So John was telling me I've got to figure out how to go in and unblock email addresses some kind of way.
Ah, that's probably what it is. What's up, Cam?
Yep.
Cam's in here. Cam's in the house, right?
Yep.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? It's good to
Listen,
see you, buddy.
I'm really glad to finally, have the opportunity to talk with you, bro. It seems like the whole universe is trying to keep us apart for some reason.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, let me. All right, I'm a real upfront dude, man. I'm a real upfront dude, and like I lay everything out on the table. Some people say I do that too much, but I want to be very, very honest about something with you. My first impression of you was you coming down that hill with a log,
right,
threatening to beat the shit out of a bunch of idiots and women. So I was like, I don't know if I want to fuck with this dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, and I want to be honest with you. Like I even called you an idiot on one of my live streams. You know what I mean? But
yeah, no,
I watched a bunch of your live streams, and I do believe you have a good heart. I do believe that I'm nobody to throw stones at somebody for being irrational when they get angry because they feel strongly and passionate about something. Right. And I know that what's going on with Don and Candace, I feel the same way you do. Yes, and I don't think I would have reacted exactly the same way you would have, but there was a time where I just might have. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I want to let you know that I did say this about you, and I did feel this way about you at one point. But watching your live streams, I do feel differently, and I don't want to have
integrity, bro.
It is integrity.
I don't want to have a dynamic with you based on mistruths. You know what I mean? I don't want that. So
that right there is what I'm talking about. You came over here and you talked to him about it. You said, and he didn't even know. And you said, "Hey, this is what happened." That's what's up. And I want to say this while we're on this. Yesterday, I want to thank Benny and I want to thank Penny. I was getting my butt handed to me by 4 people who said we're gonna handle this what'd they say, civilly and all this. Well, I mean, I was getting straight. I tried to use integrity and go to the people that had a problem with me and say, hey, let's work it out. Well, they wouldn't let me talk. I don't know if you saw that live yesterday.
No, I didn't.
Penny called Benny, and Benny came straight over there, and I mean, he came to help me out. These people, I mean, it was bad, man. Like, and I learned a lesson yesterday. In this community, people don't want to work things out, man. So it's not even worth it. So
I want to say one thing too, since we're making confessions. I got caught up in making a comment about you too, Mr. Glare, and it was about the anti-protest that you were trying to do. But I realized after making the comment, I realized what you were trying to do, and it's very admirable. I know in my heart now, I understand that you would have absolutely went if the situation was, lined up and the stars and the moon was all aligned, like it was for me. It would have been very easy for something to pop up in my real life.
So what'd you say? Because I didn't go?
Well,
was that it?
No, I was just like, I wasn't sure what the motive was for the talk about the anti-protesters.
Well, the motive, I'll be honest with you.
It was the same motive I had, Glare, because I'll tell you what, sir, I had done the same thing you did, but what it was I knew that I was talking shit when I did it, but I understood your motivation at that point, and I was like, yeah.
I wasn't talking shit. Like,
I know you would have totally went.
I live here in Knoxville. I would have totally went.
Hell yeah.
But I understand. I know, and actually, one of the things that made me realize it was your interaction, for lack of a better term, with those people. Was I saw that they immediately, as soon as you came down there with aggression, they immediately played victim.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? If I go there, they're going to twist that into that exactly.
Yep.
And it's just going to help their channels.
That's it.
Fuck that.
And that's
you know what I mean?
Why did JLR not step up as the man of that group? I got attacked.
Why is nobody asking that question? Why didn't JLR, as the man of that group, step up and say, hey, if you're going to threaten somebody, threaten me, motherfucker?
Because his hand was shaking like this.
Benny pointed out before that every time there's a situation that arises, JLR moves to the side.
He told
that
dude's
a fucking pussy, dude. Like, I would have ended up putting my hand around his fucking neck, and then I would have fucking gotten arrested and totally countered everything I was trying to do.
I absolutely understand.
Everything that I would have had in mind to do, like
I just wanted to apologize for that because
no apology necessary, man.
It was
no
one of
apology
those things where it was like, as soon as I said it, I was like, well, shit, man, I did the same thing. So that makes me a hypocrite. So, it was like one of those Ziggy Tiffany things in my mind. It was like, well, I did the same thing he did, but then I called him out. And so that makes me a hypocrite. So I'm actually very enthused, dude, that I have the opportunity to get that off my chest, bro.
Yeah, John wanted to do a three-way call between me, you, and him last night. And the thing is I don't know why it didn't happen. I gave him a phone number that he could have used, but I would have been more than happy to talk to you both. I don't know why he wanted me to be included in that conversation necessarily, but I would have been happy to do it because John, I consider him a friend. And
absolutely, he wanted to do was he wanted to segue us together, and then we started talking about personal stuff, and he was like, well, we'll do the three-way call with Glare. Like John thinks a lot of you, and that's what that was.
He does, yeah. He's a good dude, and he was when I first started on YouTube, I was real green, and I confessed a few things about how I handled things when I first started on YouTube. On his channel last night, I was on his panel last night and spoke to him. But when I first spoke to John after all of that, after that happened, I ended up having him on my panel, and he gave me this long, like, you know, dude, like, watch out for YouTubers, man. The
Yeah.
YouTubers, like, are some fucking dirty motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
Like, people that, because you have integrity, understand the fact that most people don't have the integrity that you have.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, watch that shit. You know, because what happens is we expect people to behave, and we hold people to the same standard that we hold ourselves. We just do that naturally. And then we end up highly disappointed when they end up not living up to that standard.
Correct.
And there is a select few of YouTube creators that I have met in my few years of doing this that live up to the standard I hold myself. You know what I mean? And Cam being one of them, you seem to be one of them.
Thank you.
John definitely being one of them. Annie from 10 to Life, Josh from Dad Challenge Podcast, you know, and you know, of course, Crude AF and Burnt Toast. And I don't know them very well, but I know that they fight relentlessly to you know, to expose people who lack this kind of integrity, and I can get with that. I will fuck with that. You know what I mean?
When I got threatened with CPS, man, y'all came out of nowhere and was
What kind of shit is that?
Y'all didn't know who I was or anything, and y'all, like, I was like, that's pretty awesome. But I want to touch on this because Benny knows this too. For a while, it's been like people, and last night was a big thing. People they don't want me and him to be in contact. They want to turn us against each other, and it was like a main thing. I went to try to make amends, and these people were like, literally, you got to turn on him or do this, do that. I was like, what do you know about? I said, no, I don't have nothing to say to. I mean, it was weird.
These people can't understand something, Cam. And the reason why they can't understand it is because, all right, and I'll explain it right now. The reason why all of the creators that I just I just got an email. Hold on, let me see what this is, because it's from YouTube. Hold on. Sorry about that. Because I want to read this out loud. If this is, we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. We believe your content is protected by fair use.
There you go.
Fair dealing. Ha! Nice try, Bullhorn Boo. I'm so glad I was live on somebody's channel when I got this email. Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's a small takeaway right there.
You stupid dumbass. I'm so glad I did it on your channel.
They're gonna hit me with it too, because
I'm so glad I got that on your channel.
I broke down Olivia's interview yesterday.
So my point being, like, see, these fools, you, me, Cam, and all the other creators that I just named, we have conviction about something. Now, Annie and Josh, they're not involved in any of this. Like, Annie has covered the Summer Wells case, but Annie just covers facts, you know, and only things pertaining to the case. That's what makes her a very professional creator in that sense. She has spread awareness on the Summer Wells case. There has not been any updates. So I even steered away from it for a while. But when these idiots showed up, then I was like, wait a minute, because that's something that I can't shut up about. I can never keep my mouth shut when I see YouTube creators behaving irresponsibly that affect an investigation in a negative manner. And they are absolutely doing that. Absolutely. And they're doing it because they don't actually believe in anything. The difference between creators like us and them is they lack conviction. They'll never understand why we do what we do. And they'll never understand the fact that as long as they're doing what they're doing, we're not going to have problems with each other. They can't do anything to pit us against each other. They can't do that. No. Because we have conviction about what we believe in, and we believe that there is not enough evidence to accuse Don or Candace of anything, of any wrongdoing. We don't have it, you know. So we have to assume the responsible moral thing to do is to assume that they are that they are innocent until proven guilty, that they are suffering, that they are struggling and grieving, you know, and we have to be empathetic with them. They don't know how to understand that. You know what I mean? They don't know how to get that. And so since they lack conviction and they don't have anything to base their opinions on, what they're going to end up doing is pitting themselves against each other. And we're just going to sit back and use it for content and laugh our asses off is what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I love that I just got that email. I love that I just got that email.
That's awesome.
Like,
why?
Because now she probably did that on a mass level. She probably did it to Crude AF. She probably did it to Burnt Toast. She probably did it to you. And guess what? That's YouTube does not like false flagging. She doesn't understand that. No. And what's funny is in the midst of like at least me and Crude AF making fun of her, in the midst of that, we've been explaining that. We've been performing a service to her. Like, this is how YouTube works. We've been explaining it. She doesn't get it, but she's going to learn the hard way because she's going to lose her channel trying to take everybody else's. Watch.
Can I run this by all y'all? I want to get your opinion on this. So we were, you know, they pretty much, when they came into town to conduct their whatever they're doing, okay, they pretty much were like, you get, you know, they want to push everybody out. I'm like, look, man, you know, you do y'all's thing, because if we're doing so bad, like, y'all go ahead. Now they've set an example. This morning I was listening to a lot. She said, when we come, this is Bullhorn. She said, when we come into town, we're going to come in and we're going to base our opinion, not evidence, our opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're going to come back with our opinion and let you make your own opinion. This is word for word. I was like, wow. And people are listening to this. And
they're throwing money at them for it.
And then she goes on to say, like, I have, you know, Don, I have gave him every opportunity. I'm like, he doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't have he doesn't have a responsibility, or he doesn't, you know, he doesn't owe you an interview.
I've reached out to Don to talk to him on my channel, and he respectfully declined, and I respectfully accepted. Is you know what I mean? Like, he has every right. I wanted to just merely give him a voice with just simply, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to merely be somebody who allows him to express fairly the way that the professional news team did. Now, I'm no professional journalist. I don't claim to be. I don't even claim to pretend to be. But you know, I wanted to let him know that he had friends on YouTube, but he has you, Benny, which is great.
Yep.
And he has and you know, they have who else did they have? Jam and Alley.
No,
you know, and to me that's more than enough. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get clout.
You know,
I would love to have him on my channel, but I'm not chasing the clout to have him on my channel. If he doesn't feel comfortable on my channel, I don't want him on my channel. If he doesn't feel comfortable, I don't want anybody on my channel if they don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, I don't do what these people do. What's that?
We probably work something out.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's cool. You know, and I mean, that's cool. If it does, it does. And, you know, that'll be great. And I'd love to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't have any, I honestly don't have any actual questions for Don, because I know everything I need to know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't actually, right. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and use, you know, inquiry as an excuse to have this dude on my channel. You know what I mean? Or Candace. I'm just not going to do that. Like, they've already been vocal. They've repeated themselves 1,000 fucking times. How many more times do you need to hear them say and go over this traumatic event in their lives? I don't need to do that. I don't need that for my channel. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Penny, I want to bring you back into the conversation just for a minute. We were talking about the situation with the puppy, Glare. What
happened with the puppy? I don't know about the puppy. What am I getting?
Go ahead and cap us back. Get if you would. Could you please go back?
A few days ago, Benny did tell me that Ziggy was planning on bringing a puppy home, which was fine. I was like, okay, well, that's what she wants to do. Whatever. I had
one of the Wells puppies.
Yes. One
Yeah,
of
That's not okay.
yes,
Did they have
yes,
their permission? Did she have their permission?
yes, she did. It was she. I don't
Okay.
know if she purchased it or if it was given to her. However, the puppy was not old enough to be separated from its mother or the litter mates.
Oh yeah, you can't do
She
that.
no.
yeah,
They
it's
they
well, not only can you not do that, it's fucking illegal. So there's that. But then she shows it. She lies. She went live the other night, and you can hear a puppy in the background. You can hear her daughter say that she's force feeding the puppy. Like, what in the actual fuck? And then she keeps saying, "Oh, that's not a puppy. That's my daughter's video game." Like, she was sitting there lying to everybody. Then she pops up with holding a puppy like she just won a fucking goldfish at a goddamn state fair, and she's this puppy is not old enough. And she's saying, she is telling people, "Oh, I'm going to bring it to the vet." So, of course, she's like, "Why am I being attacked for getting a puppy?" Like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Ziggy. You saved that puppy." No, the fuck you didn't. You probably just sealed its fate, you simple fucking bitch. She fucking is. That is a death sentence she put on that fucking puppy, because those puppies need the antibodies from their mothers. They need all. Oh my God, Ziggy, this is the stupidest shit you could ever do. And then
Yeah,
she's sitting there
like
getting super chats last night in order to bring the puppy to the vet. You
That
simpletons.
are you
These
kidding me?
super chats won't even hit her fucking account until a month later. She should not be dependent on YouTube super chats, especially as
Oh
controversial as she is. This shit can slip out from under her in a minute. And when it does, can you still provide a decent life and the proper health care for that puppy that you are putting in danger by taking it away from the mother right now?
So what can we do to resolve this issue?
Well, tomorrow I'll be calling around. I'm gonna try to see if there's any rehabbers close to her to see if they can help her raise that puppy until it's old enough. And because you can't just
right.
cannot
I mean,
just,
it's
they
it's
need
at an
vitamins, they
age.
need the antibodies from the mother's
I
milk,
don't
they
know
need
enough about dogs. I don't know enough about dogs, but I'm assuming that they need their mom, to nurse them until a certain age. They need
correct.
they need to be weaned off of their mother's milk, correct?
Yes, correct. And on top of that, the mom teaches them certain things about how to behave, and it's just a social emotional development is interrupted and it's going to be stunted. This puppy is probably going to have health issues as well as behavior issues. You can't just there's lactose. There's a certain percentage of lactose in commercial puppy formula. I will give Z some links to some better not store brand puppy formulas, just so if she doesn't do the right thing and nothing happens and they don't come take this puppy from her, then at least she'll be able to properly nourish it. But she needs the puppy's gonna need the prebiotics that would normally come from the mother's milk. She's gonna have to supplement that. She's gonna have to supplement a lot of fucking shit. You can't just go and get the fucking store-bought can of goddamn powder. Oh my God, this is so fucking dumb, Ziggy. You're dumb. You're
Let me add to that, Penny. I want to piggyback and expound on that because what I'm reading right here. Of course, we all know the physiological issues. The antibodies, the bone growth, brain development, all these things that come from the mother's milk, right? Which would get the puppy on out of the woods, so to speak, from perishing as a puppy. But what's undoubtedly and inevitably going to happen is that this puppy is going to have very acute behavioral issues from not having the other play with his litter mates. So I guarantee you what we're going to run into is an issue with a dog. If Ziggy doesn't kill the dog is going to grow up and have severe behavioral issues where it's going to have trouble being house trained. So what we're looking at is a situation where Ziggy took a dog from the Wells in order to be clout efficient. But when this dog becomes older and is not going to be trainable, it's going to end up in a pound somewhere and then be euthanized.
She's going to be having to stimulate that dog so it can use the bathroom if it's not over a certain age. Like, it's full time.
She's gonna
He
have
Wow.
can't even regulate its own fucking
Wow.
body temperature until it's 7 weeks
Wow.
old. What in the
Yeah, that's-
actual fuck?
Yeah, that's
And
not-
people are saying, why are you going after Ziggy about this and not the Wells? Because the Wells gave it to her. Candace says, me and Donnie fought about this. She's in chat right now. She says, I fought for that puppy to not go. So for whatever reason, Don was the final say so on that. So you're telling me, Ziggy, that you saw or at least were knowledgeable
Why do
to the
people?
fact that
But
Candace
why
and
do
Don didn't
people
fucking
keep
agree on
going
this,
to
and you did it
them?
anyway.
Why
Wow,
do people
Ziggy.
keep going to? Why do people keep going to them and fuck with? Dude, I live an hour away from their house. I have their address. I could go knock on their fucking door and get fucking content if I wanted to do that. Why don't people see how fucked up that is? I don't
I
understand that
don't know.
shit.
Because they get paid to do it, Glare,
Yep.
and then they have thousands of people like
I could get paid to do it. I could get paid to do it, but
right.
I don't.
But when she there's people over there telling her and reinforcing to her with money and praise that you did nothing wrong with the bones, Ziggy. You didn't do anything wrong. You're okay. And when people soothe her that way and tell her, I mean hundreds of people telling her that it's okay when it's not. What they should have been telling her is, well, you made a mistake, and what we do at times like this is, try to enrich our lives where we don't make these mistakes again. But
Right.
there's no recourse, right? Like
This is the problem with having a fucking echo chamber. You have nobody around you that will tell you the truth, Ziggy, and that's a fucking problem. Get some real friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I mean, I still haven't made up my mind about Ziggy. I talked to her once, and I ended up on her panel one night, and I've always given her respect because she treated me with respect on her panel, but she had a whole mess of other people on her panel that
Yeah.
were so anti Don and Candace,
Same thing.
and I schooled them. I schooled every fucking one of them because
Yep.
I'm just like, all I gotta do is ask them what fucking evidence they have. Tell me evidence that's not hearsay. Just tell me anything. You know what I mean? And that's all it takes. This is fucking easy cut and dry shit. There's no evidence to dictate that Don and Candace had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. In fact,
quite the
there's
opposite.
evidence to the fucking contrary.
Right, quite the opposite.
So-
Yeah, there's all. I mean,
You're muted, Benny.
Can't hear you, Benny.
Yeah. And now everybody can hear me smoking a bowl. My bad. That's why I turn my camera off.
What's up with that, Benny? That's crazy.
That's Restream. It always does that.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen this app before. Yeah, I've never seen this app before to use for streaming. Why didn't you use StreamYard?
I used to use this one too.
I used to use this Restream too, because I mean everybody said they had
I never
problems
even
with
heard of this
Restream,
one.
so StreamYard, so I went with Restream. But yeah, I haven't had any problems since I went to StreamYard. I mean, I don't go live, maybe, but like once or twice a month though.
Look, I'm not going to take up a bunch of time. When he comes back, I just need 5 minutes of it on here to get what I was wanting to talk about. And I want to back you up too, Penny, because she might have treated Ziggy herself might have treated me with respect, but I was like the glare. She had like 10 people on that panel, and I went in there and I'm fighting with innocent until proven guilty. People arguing. Well, then this one woman came at me and was like, well, what about Casey Anthony? I said, what about her? I was like, that's a completely different case than what
It is completely different because there was tons of evidence against Casey Anthony.
Right.
She just had a great lawyer and a shitty prosecutor. That's all that happened with Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony's case, the prosecution missed something really important that came out way later. But they missed something really important. And that's what happened. Basically, the prosecution dropped the ball on that case. People don't understand that shit. See, this is why drama channels need to not talk about crime cases and do what they're doing and going above and beyond the way that they are. Because they have no idea how the law works. None. Right. And this bullhorn asshole acts like she's a fucking paralegal. She's not. Because if she did, she would know that the process that happens is building a case just in case it goes to trial. The whole idea is to collect evidence in order to convict someone in a court of law, not just arrest somebody, put them in handcuffs, and throw them in jail. That's not how the law works. That's why this is America, and that shit doesn't happen. People have a fair chance. The burden of proof is on the prosecution. It's on the people. So they have to collect enough evidence, because the last thing that you can do in this country is take someone's freedom away. That's the biggest no-no.
That's right.
That's the biggest no-no.
Cam,
You don't
Cam,
just take people's freedom away because
she didn't argue with you, Cam, doesn't mean that she gave you respect.
Well,
I was watching. Look, she didn't interject whenever her panel was going after you. She didn't intervene whenever her chat was saying that you're a pedophile and all this other shit.
Look.
That is not respect. That is not fucking respect. That is her letting chaos run the fucking show.
Check this out. That chat, I have never seen nothing like that in my life. And Penny thought,
crazy, scary, nasty.
Dude, I have never seen people talk that way. And these are adults that are.
And I believe, because I'm not fooled one bit. She was kind to me on her chat or on her panel, but the whole panel, not everybody. There was a couple of people that were sensible, but I am fully of the opinion, in my experience on YouTube, a creator's chat speaks volumes of that creator. If that chat is acting like a bunch of assholes, chances are the creator's an asshole.
Absolutely.
Right. Well,
absolutely.
I need 5 minutes and I'm gonna bounce. That's all I wanted to address. And Benny, I talked to him before we came on, and I felt like this was important because this is what we got to do. Okay, I thought that I was gonna go. I thought I was doing something good by addressing these people, and that wasn't a good idea, because I'll tell you what they did. By the end of it, they tried, like I noticed the dude last night. If y'all didn't see it, if you did, it's out there. You can watch it, whatever. But what's that dude's name? Carl? I don't know his channel. He switched his attitude, man. This dude was going slap on. He switched and he was like straight nice to me. I was like, something's up. They accused me of being a crisis actor. One, this dude did an Academy Award performance. And I was like, bro, are you sure that you're not? Like, I went over there last night because he filmed me.
That's called projection. These people are notorious for projecting. Every single one of them.
He cut the live off and then secretly recorded me like a little punk. And I was like, but the good thing was I was the same as I was then as I was when it was recording. So I'm okay. You know what I mean? But this is a problem. Look, man, the best thing that I can say is, if you got a channel, man, do your thing. Don't worry. Don't even, if you got people that'll stand up for you. And Benny, that's why I wanted to come over here and thank you, because too many people, as soon as I came over to your chat, people are like, y'all need to not hang out with each other. I'm like, why? I'm like, this dude came as soon as Penny said, hey, Cam needs some help over there. I didn't even know Penny did that. And I
think it's beneficial that we all have different personalities and approach this in a different way.
But we're in a position
we all
where
feel the same way.
Look, dude, we're in a position where people are calling bad good and good bad.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're living right now in this.
Yeah, down is up and up is down. I agree.
But it's scary, man. You can't rise above and be. Look, even when I get instead of like being civil with me, like I try to get a word in with these people. She kept bringing more people in to come against me. It was crazy.
That's what she did to me. And I mean, I was cool with it. I like a good gang fight. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to go over and check that out, man.
Because you're not going to convince me I'm wrong. If I think sensibly and I form an opinion based on facts, my opinion is set. I'm the most stubborn motherfucker you ever met in your life. So you can bring 10 people on and argue the same shit with me, and I'll give the same argument and bowl all 10 of you the fuck down. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, because I know
where from our point of view, like if we're like these cases where we're trying to do something, these other people, they don't care about that. This is the thing that we had some big things going on when we were out there working out there. Well, MGL came in. I heard something that the other channel that was on there last night said, we're setting out to destroy them. I ran that by Benny. Benny heard me. I brought that up. I mean, it's just gotten crazy, guys. That's all. I just want y'all to be aware of it. I just wanted to tell
Oh, I'm aware.
that
I'm aware.
I'm doing something else. Like we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to switch up. I'm revamping my whole thing.
Well, you don't seem like a confrontational type of person, or at least somebody who has any
was last
desire
night.
to be confrontational. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I can only speak for myself. You have 150% my support. And if you don't want to be confrontational and people attack you, I'll attack them if you don't want to do it. But I'm not going to sit back and just listen to somebody attack somebody just because they're trying to do the right thing. Fuck that. No, sorry. Not doing that. It's not what I do.
I got a message today though that there is a and I don't know how true this is. We got hit with some conspiracy last night. Like I heard some of the most craziest claims, and these people straight up were believing this stuff. And I mean, it's kind of scary. I was like, this is something out of like a conspiracy novel or something, man. They were saying that I don't want to say it. If Don and Candace are in here, it was just crazy stuff they were throwing at me, and I was like, look, man, I don't even know what you're saying. He has an accent. Enchanted Life Path's the dude I'm talking about, okay? And I'm gonna call him out because he's very disrespectful to me last night, and then tried to pull some old snake stuff. But it is what it is, guys. This ain't a place for it, Benny. I appreciate it, man. I'll roll, get out of here, and get out of your hair.
I appreciate you stopping by, man.
No problem, man. I can't get the words out that I want to convey right now. It's been a long weekend, but I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for being.
I think we get the gist, man. Like Cam, you're a good dude, man. Like I'm real grateful to have gotten to know you, and I'm real grateful I'm real grateful for the content that you've created, because you have done positive, productive things in the Summer Wells case, in creating awareness, and
it's not a positive stance, or it's not a popular stance. So I'll promise you that, and that's okay.
Who gives a shit? Fuck them. Like okay, it is a popular stance. Actually, it is a popular stance because I see how many views you're getting, and I see how much support you're getting, and I know my community supports you. I know that. My community's not exactly. My community's not huge, but it's not exactly small either. You know what I mean?
Got a good community.
Yeah.
So we all appreciate. I could speak for me and my community when I say that we appreciate what you've done for the Summer Wells case, man. Because you have kept it about Summer. You've made it about Summer. You kept it about Summer, and you've shown evidence that it's very possible for her to A, have wandered off, and B, someone coming on that property and taking her. You made it. You've proven it. You did it with boots on the ground. You did that.
And we're not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying it's possible. Everybody
right. You proved the possibility. Right all of these other idiots are saying it's impossible. It's impossible. No, it's not. It's not. Like, it's perfectly possible. That trail just behind the school bus proves it. There's a road right there.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the thing they argue, man, because everything's okay as long as it fits their narrative. But you say, well, they lie about all this, but no, they tell the truth about this because it fits my narrative, and they'll run with that. We have to set the example.
None of us are saying that.
A case, you have to look at it openly, and you have to look at it all, because if it don't all fit, you can't say, well, I'm going to tweak this a little bit right here just so it fits what I want.
I don't think any of us are actually saying that Don and Candace are innocent, because we don't know. We just entertain all possibilities. And most importantly, we trust law enforcement. Yeah, we trust law enforcement to do their jobs. I mean, it's simple. Law enforcement are the only trained professionals that are qualified to be finding Summer. Nobody else should be messing with that case. And if you're going to do it, you do it responsibly, the way that you did, Cam, which
if you convict on opinion, man, opinions are like,
you can't do that, man. And the
But-
court of public opinion is important. People don't understand that. The court of public opinion is also very important. Look at what these people are going through. These people already cost Don his job, man. That's, and they went there with the intention of doing it. Whether they actually cost him his job or not is not the issue. The fact that they went down there and were screaming through a bullhorn, "Fire Don Wells," you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not okay.
No.
And they don't understand that even if, okay, let's just say hypothetically that Don or Candace are guilty of being behind the disappearance of their daughter Summer, right? Let's just say hypothetically that that's the case. Everything that they're doing is fucking up what could happen as far as getting them convicted in a court of law. Everything that they're doing, because they're going to make them out to be victims to a jury, and then the defense is going to have a real easy time getting them off.
Heck
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Man,
So-
it'll be a wrap, Blair. Like,
Right.
This is the other thing. Like, people don't understand, like, the Jody Sues and all the other people. Like, essentially, what they're coming here to do is they're giving their video testimony.
yeah,
Right.
And all you've got to do is have one change. Like, these people have had many changes in their stories throughout all of their video depositions. So all they've got to do is bring these videos to the discovery, and they're like, "Listen, man, this person said this time and this that time," and they'll be dismissed. They won't even make it to court, bro.
Right. Like this Dudley
hold on,
idiot.
yo. This is, I gotta say this, and this is really serious. Like, they're coming down here, and like I was just getting ready to say what you were going to say, but I broke that interview down. They're coming down here, and they're just like TBI tweeted that they're spreading misinformation. They're saying that the only suspects in this, and they're literally saying this. I heard Bullhorn Betty say that the only suspects are Don and Candace, and that's a lie. If we're going on what the sheriff's department said,
That's an absolute lie. That's a total lie.
is a suspect. Everybody is.
Inaccurate.
Well, they interviewed Dudley, right? And they fed him, like they rolled. If you watch it, they led what they wanted him to say. Like, and by the end of it, there was so much false narrative that you are potentially taking this man, and you're putting a new narrative out that is completely false.
And again, it goes to what I was just saying, because I went over that interview. I still have to go over part 2, which you can better believe that I'm going to do. But I went over part 1, and the gist that I got from that was, if that dude happens to be, let's say, again, hypothetically, Don and Candace are guilty. Don and or Candace are guilty, right? Hypothetically speaking, of course. If they go to trial, that dude is going to be the defense's best witness, or the prosecution's best witness. And they've already discredited him. By conducting that interview, they discredited that guy because he had an agenda. He has motive to hurt Don. They don't get along. He feels pissed off because Don fired him from a job and threw mud on a window and blah, blah, blah. So that's going to be entered as evidence. And as soon as the defense gets a hold of this guy to cross-examine him, they're going to be like, "So are you telling me that you don't have anything personal against Don?" You know what I mean?
You'd be a liar. You'd be a liar to say he doesn't.
He has motive to lie on him. He has motive to lie on him.
He turned everything around that was pointed at him on that interview, and made it out to be Don. Said that Don was scared.
It was gossip. It was gossip. None of it had anything to do with Summer's disappearance.
He said Don was scared that he did a better job. He was going to say, how can he do a better? Don was the boss. He literally was saying that Don was scared that he would lose his job to him. I'm like, that's impossible, man. But that's these people think that they're I would never go in and say, "Hey, I'm going to roll with this main interview." That's the police's job. But it is what it is. People will learn, because if this is done, wrong, then they will have to answer. Well, I would hope that they would have to answer for doing something like that. I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate it, each and every
All right,
one of you.
bro.
Thanks, Benny.
Good
Thanks
talking
for
to you,
coming by,
Cam.
bro.
Later,
Bye,
guys.
Cam.
All right. Penny.
Yeah.
Do you want? I've got a couple of things pulled up here in regards to the puppy issue. I know that Penny and I, we really have talked about this puppy issue at great length, and this is sort of really not good. We do have an issue here with the puppy, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but and I do want to reiterate right now that Candace did have nothing to do with the puppy leaving the house. Don was pressured by Ziggy in the way Ziggy does, and so.
And Don just seems like a really passive guy, like do whatever you want. I just don't want to fight with you.
That's
What
it.
I mean?
So
Like he seems like that kind of guy to me. Very, very anti-confrontational. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what I want to do really quick while we're all here is I'm going to call a veterinarian, and I'm going to tell him that I'm thinking about getting a puppy that's 3 weeks old, and I want to see what he's going to tell me. So just give me about 2 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Right.
Thank you for calling Pet Medical Center in Nickerville. This is Jeanette. How may I help you?
Hi, yes. A friend of mine, they live in Tennessee, and they had a litter of puppies, and the puppies are like 3 weeks old. And I was going to be driving out there this weekend, and I wanted to get one of the puppies and bring them back. Is 3 weeks old too young?
Yes, we don't start vaccinating until they're 7 to 8 weeks of age.
So what would be the dangers if I brought the dog home too early?
Typically, if they're still with the mother, we like to keep them there until they're about 6 weeks old, 6 to 8 weeks, and then they can be weaned off the mom.
So pretty much like if I were to take a puppy at 3 weeks from the mother, it'd be basically a death sentence. You're saying?
No, it's just typically they start weaning the puppies off from the mom maybe at 6 to 7 weeks.
Yeah.
When they're 3 weeks, they're still a little bit young and they're still used to being with the mom, so it'll be like a little bit of a separation.
Yeah, it could be very detrimental to the puppy's physiological and mental growth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there any sort of signs that I'll know that the puppy is in distress, or would it not be signs?
It might be whining. It might still be wanting to latch onto something.
Mm-hmm.
You can always give it like a stuffed animal to be comfort.
Mm-hmm.
If you do decide to get the puppy early. But I don't think there's any other signs besides those. And
really, I'll be quite honest with you. I'm a friend of mine did this, and they're here listening to me, and they've taken a puppy that's 3 weeks old, and its eyes are still closed, and it's not been to a vet. It's sort of like a feral dog, and I'm trying to explain to her how utterly irresponsible this is. And I just wanted her to hear you saying these things.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, typically it's better for the puppies to still be with the mom until maybe they're 6 to 8 weeks old, because that's when they can start getting vaccines and being on their own, because they're still under the comfort of their mother.
Plus, they're getting the antibodies from the milk that they're not going to be getting from sort of a synthetic milk, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time here. God bless you, and I hope you have a great day.
You as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ziggy, if you're gonna keep this puppy, and let's say if I make some calls tomorrow and there's nobody that's willing to hand raise this puppy until It's ready to become part of a family. Um, there's a website, there's tons of websites on how to hand rear a puppy responsibly. You need to understand this puppy cannot regulate its own body temperature. You should get a warm water bottle and put 2 socks over it and put it wherever you have the puppy sleeping. It needs something to stay close to. At Tractor Supply Co, they have pet bed warmers. The pet bed warmer is never going to get too warm where it would burn the puppy. Please do not put this puppy on a normal heating pad. It will get 3rd-degree burns from a regular heating pad. Okay. And then also, you need to buy a scale. You need to be tracking this puppy's weight.
Yeah, you have to make sure there is an average amount of weight that the dog should be gaining per day, per week, so on and so forth. And I tell you what, everyone knows how much I loathe. I mean, I don't want to say the word hate, because I don't hate anyone, not even Molly Golightly. But I do loathe.
No, I don't hate nobody. That takes too much energy.
Exactly.
They're not worth that energy.
Exactly, bro. But this is where we're at now, Ziggy. You've created a situation that is very dangerous for another living life. You sort of had a hangover.
Yeah, don't fuck with animals, dude. Like, that's a real easy way to get on my bad side. Don't fuck with animals.
That's it. And so what you've done, Ziggy, is you've created a situation where I have to intervene. And so this is where we're at. Like, you absolutely need to take that dog to the vet, an emergency vet today. Looking ass. If you don't, there's going to be a problem. You know, your daughter is your daughter, but this dog, like, you don't mother well. And so what I'm willing to do, Ziggy, is I'm willing to pay. You do not have to make these old ladies pay for your next fucking debuncle. Take the fucking dog to the vet. You call me when you're at the fucking vet today, Ziggy, and I will give them my credit card number, and I will pay for this dog's checkup with the vet today, Ziggy. And this is the deal, Ziggy. You made such an important trip, and you leveraged your daughter to get this dog. If you do not take this dog to the vet, the emergency vet today, and have this dog looked at and let me pay for it, I'm going to report you.
Well, see, look, Benny, the thing is, she just got the puppy. So it would probably be, I mean, puppies, especially young ones like this, they can go downhill very, very quickly.
Yeah,
they're not exactly vocal yet.
I'm reporting you if you don't take it today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are open. You just called them. But yeah, they don't exactly have the ability to vocalize discomfort yet. Well, how that happens is the mom doesn't let them. They make a little squeak or squeal, and the mom immediately starts to care for them, and that's how they communicate. But there's no mom there. So what needs to happen is she needs to take that puppy back to its mother. It's a 6-hour drive. I heard you say it. You need to put yourself in the damn car and take that puppy back.
I would agree that would be the most responsible thing to do.
Absolutely, Claire.
You know, I mean, at least take it to the vet. But the best and most responsible thing to do would be to return the dog to its mother.
Absolutely. Let me see here. Shelbyville, Indiana to Kingsport, Tennessee. Here we go.
And the fact that, so everybody might say, well, oh, Ziggy's going to hand raise it. She's going to feed it puppy milk. She knows what she's doing, or whatever. Or no. If she knew better, she wouldn't have done this shit. She wouldn't have done this shit.
Right. If she knew better, she wouldn't have taken the dog from the vet or from her mom. She would have said, I'll be back in 3 weeks, to get the dog.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it seems like that to me anyway. I don't know. At least that's what I would have done,
And that was what
I would.
that's what she was told. She was told that the dogs were too young, and she came up there anyway. And she pressured Don. She pressured Don. She leveraged her child against Don, and Don
Oh,
like
like use the kid for the sad puppy eyes. Like, I just want a puppy.
that's it.
Yeah,
Actually,
and
Blair,
Don's gonna be sensitive about that. Is that a girl?
I don't know.
It's a
Yes, it is a
her
girl. Actually, Blair, she showed up at the church with her child.
Ziggy's kid is a girl.
Yes,
So you go up with a sad little girl to a dad whose daughter is missing, and she's still small. Like, of course he's going to be affected by that. You know what I
absolutely,
mean? What?
absolutely.
Wow.
And but that
That's so
wasn't
funny.
even it. Like she went to the church before that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit going on, man. That's not okay. I know. Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to hop off here because I got 3 huskies that I gotta walk, and the panda bear over here too. They gotta go to the bathroom real bad, so I gotta take them out, and go to the store. But hey, I'm glad that we finally got to speak, man. And I think you're doing good things, man. So I appreciate you letting me on your panel, dude. I enjoyed talking with you, and I know, buddy. We're going in just a second. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, man. Thank you
Nice to
for
meet
letting
you,
me on.
Blair.
All right, have a good one.
You
I
too.
know, dude. We're going, dude. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, this got me, Benny. I really don't get worked up very much. Can't hear you, Benny.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch over. I'm gonna have to switch to the StreamYards. This damn I have a Mac, so this damn restream with this Mac, they don't jive all the time, and
Mhm.
I have a heavy load. Like I'll have a bunch of tabs open, and then people on here, and a bunch of chat going. It really just I don't know. It's unstable, but please, I'm sorry. What were we talking about before we got interrupted?
Oh, I was saying that I don't really normally get worked up. A lot of this YouTube shit just kind of it falls by the wayside. I let the drama people play in their drama and talk about each other and all this stuff. And I want to reiterate, this is not about YouTube beefs or drama. I have no problem with Ziggy. How she runs her channel and her panel and her chat, I could give two shits less. I don't care. I don't watch it. It's too much for me. It's chaotic. However, this makes me mad. This is not okay. And for the people who sit in her chat and say, "Oh, you saved the puppy," you clearly have no understanding
No,
of
no.
how this was detrimental to this puppy. Like, I guarantee you, she did not adequately prepare for this puppy to be in her care. I don't think that she has a rectal thermometer. I don't think she has a scale. I don't think she even has fucking bottles.
Maybe she
Like,
can. Maybe she can borrow Cocaine Betty's scale.
oh my god.
I'm sorry. I know that's not funny. I mean, this is just you know how I do, Penny. Like things that are really bothersome to me. Like my defense mechanism is to try to laugh and make a joke, but because else I'm gonna cry about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that here, but we've put up with a lot of shit from Ziggy, a lot of bad decisions. And this one right here, like we talked about when you know, her justifying taking her child around Fred Hill and all that garbage up there, and how that isn't what you know, you don't have a 13-year or a 12 or 10-year-old Robin to your Batman in this true crime stuff. And it's an active case, right? Like cold cases, maybe something different, right? Like it's you know, but this is an active case with a bunch of you know, gangster hillbillies. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I mean, I definitely would have never taken any of my children there. I mean, and my husband, I wanted to go to like the vigil and all that stuff, and he absolutely was like, "You are not going out there. Are you kidding me? A bunch of crazies out there. No way."
I mean, you know, I shit, to go anywhere that Jody, Sue, and Andy are at is fucking dangerous. That's what it is right there. You know.
I mean, and that's just really sad. There's nobody in her life that will tell her she's making poor decisions. That's really sad.
No, she's got people paying her and applauding her on for the bad decisions. And we talked about this the other day, like when you know what I'm going to allude to. I'm not going to say the 3 letters, but we were talking about, wow, like, you know, is this safe? And when, you know, Tiffany Marie had talked about calling these other people and doing this, that, and the third. And people were like, whoa, Benny, you know, like as a creator, if you see another creator doing something that puts their child at risk, like you're a piece of shit for talking about, you know, handling that in whatever fashion you see fit. And so you're forced as a creator to put that to the side. But as a creator, to watch you put your child in jeopardy and now to put an animal in jeopardy, I've had enough.
Yeah, it's really bad decision after bad decision after. It's like I don't know how old Ziggy is, but I feel like she lacks the foresight. I don't understand how she is. She doesn't behave like an adult.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. There's something going on with Ziggy, and you know, she's I've even heard on other streams, you know, she's alluded to the fact that you know, her mom has kind of always had custody of little Ziggy. And so you know that there's some issues going on there with Ziggy in terms of the parenting. I mean, you know, I'm just saying what I know and I can deduce. On top of that, like, you know, we see Ziggy making a lot of these decisions with her daughter, and you don't see the male counterpart, you know, saying, hey, don't take my daughter over there, like leave her with me and stuff. So, you know, that's troublesome to me. But hold on one second.
My husband would absolutely he would probably check me into a mental institution if I was to say, hey, I'm going to take the kids over to Ben Hill.
Yeah, and pick out a dog. And that doesn't have any, that's not speaking on Don and Candace. That's speaking, I mean, Don and Candace are
to the area.
The area,
to the situation. It's very volatile area right there, especially with all of the things that have been put out on YouTube with all of the residents and things like that over there. Like who in their right mind, what woman in their right mind would hear all of this, be aware of all this, and then make and feel justified and call their decision sound in taking their child to that environment? I just don't know.
It's not any different than watching the movie Boys in the Hood and then saying, damn, I want to go to Compton and you know, go check out some gangster shit. I mean, it's the same thing. You've watched a whole bunch of bad shit happen in some really unsavory characters. And then what do? You pack your kid up and you go straight to where, and not only that, but Ziggy has burned up and talked bad about a lot of people out there. Yep. So, you know, for her to saddle up and go down there with her kid, it's really, you know, it's demonstrative in terms of how she parents. It's like, man.
Well, and it's not only that she would, I don't watch her, right? But the way her chat goes, she has allowed some foul shit to be said in her chat, not only about other people, but also about, you know, Candace, Jody Sue, Andy, Dudley, Dawn, grandma, everybody. Like you may not have spoke the words that were foul, but you allow it to live, and the internet is forever. Like why anybody would be welcoming and open their arms to that, I don't understand why she thought that would be a wise decision. It lacked foresight, and I'm glad that she made it out of there unscathed. But in doing so, this is where we are now. You further amplified your inability to have a logical thought process and foresight. This is very, very reflective of your mental capacity. Just saying.
Absolutely. I mean, it's you're gonna, a lot of people, well, I think most people, they love their animals like they love their children. And so, we're really seeing a very, very, very representative way of probably how you're parenting in the way that we see you handling the puppy. Hey, AF, Crude AF, man, can I get you to comment in the chat? I had an issue with a mod and I had to unmod everyone. So I am re-equipping everyone this morning with metal that had it yesterday. Yeah, I'm really just beside myself with the issue with the dog. Now, a lot of people this morning have brought up the fact that I was involved in a situation where a dog lost its life not too long ago, and what I would urge and passion everyone to be mindful of was that I was caught in a scenario where it was a dog was attacking my dogs and about to attack my mother, and it was just what had to be done. So you can imagine if I were to be involved in a situation like that with another dog to protect my own dogs and my mother, then to see this situation play out with this puppy is just absolutely despicable and deplorable.
Dude, they use it as an attack. I snuck back in here because my paper plane wouldn't start. But they no, look, I've been out. They use that as an attack on you, like you got pleasure out of like hurting that. That's not true. I could tell that bothered you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, who takes pleasure out of that? You do what you had to do. I don't know what kind of dog it was. Was it a pit bull?
Pit bull.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if a pit bull gets a grip on you and if it gets you in the neck and it locks down, it's it.
That's it.
It's very scary to witness and also try to separate dogs fighting. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
The reason I came back up here, but Penny and y'all were talking, but I've been on multiple ground searches out there in Ben Hill. You know where the one place is that they encourage the locals encourage you not to go?
Where's that?
Fred's.
Oh yeah.
And she rolled right up in there.
Yeah, like that's Fred is fucking dangerous guy.
Everybody knows what he's doing, and that's why when they said, when Sheriff Law said there's nothing going on out there, there's no drug activity, there's nothing, that the neighbors and locals down there laughed and they said, did he really say that? Like they didn't even know he said that. And they know every vehicle that lives down there, right? If one comes down that road that they don't know, they're like, oh, that's probably going there. And I mean, they know where people are going, they know what's up, but they encourage you not to go there. And I don't know why. I guess it's because he was real quick to shoot somebody in the neck. But I just wanted to back that up because I know, and I'm a big dude, and I heeded that warning. So I mean,
Benny, I have avoided watching this. It doesn't show anything, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it's I'm just basically painting a picture that there's certain things that we do for animals, even though they may not be things that we want to have do, but we protect our animals, right?
We don't.
We protect our animals, and that's where I'll stop it. So you have to do things in order to protect your animals and your family. And this shows a complete lack of restraint and that nurturing instinct that you would you know, love to find in someone. But it's the very idea that you would think it's a good idea to separate a dog from its mother at such a young age. And you know what? You didn't even go to the vet and take a picture of it. You just took it straight home. Like, you better show proof of life and of that you have all the supplies that that dog needs, and be bringing it to a vet today. Ziggy, I'm so sincere with you. You better make that happen immediately.
And so there's something else, you know, about everybody says, oh, stay away from Fred Hill and all that stuff. But look, whenever my kids are, my oldest is 13, and I still won't leave him in a car by himself outside of a store in a public place, in the off chance that there is a predator or somebody who might wish to cause my son harm. See, he has to go with me or you can't come, like, period. You have to go in with me. You cannot stay in the car. No, 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 no. But I heard that she left well, I'm not going to even say the little girl's name. I don't know if that's her name. She left her child in the car on Ben Hill by herself. And the justification for that was that the person who was with her went back to the car and checked on her several times.
No way.
No, she left the child in the car by herself for I don't know how many minutes, but the person who was with her, the local who was with her, said that well, I went back to the car to check on her several times. I even sat in the car with her at times. But you left your child for one moment. How many minutes did Candace say it took for Summer to get gone? You left your child in that car in an area where there is still somebody potentially who made Summer disappear. You left your child unattended in the car and had another person who you don't even fucking know like that come and check on your child. While you talk to Fred Hill and look at deer bones? What in the actual fuck, Ziggy? Like, I wasn't even going to touch on that. I was just going to stick to the puppy, but you make poor decision after poor decision after poor decision for clout, for views, for clicks, to have some fucking shit to spew and let fall out of your fucking face. You're sick. You are sick, Ziggy. Sorry, I said it. You're sick. And I mean that, and it's 100% mental. I'm talking about her mental state. She is sick in the head.
That's your priorities are messed up right there.
Fucked up.
Because if you don't think that, because right now nobody knows, you know, it could be somebody anywhere out there and they could just roll out. I mean, look, it's wide open. How quick, you know, look at this situation. How quick in those woods up there, you're gone. You can just fade out into it. Yeah, that's reckless right there. And I got lost as an adult.
Ziggy went for one reason, and that reason only was self-glory. She put her child in danger. Like, do you want to know how insane, Penny? Like, I did not know that. Like, what you just said is that the local was the one that kept returning back to check on her daughter, not Ziggy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my, for fuck's sake.
A local who she don't fucking know from a hole in the wall. Like, you know, like one her online. Like, what the fuck?
One that had already turned on Candace.
Yep.
So
this is Yennefer. This is some person named Yennefer that was returning back to the car to check on the child.
Yennefer, I know Yennefer. I know Yennefer.
Yeah, so she, I mean, I don't know her. I don't know her, but from what I heard from her own voice was that she was the one returning to the car to check on Ziggy's child.
Man.
Several times. So that means at any given time this child was unattended in close proximity to the location where a child 7 months earlier had gone missing and is still missing, and nobody knows who did it. And like, justify that, make it make sense. Tell me that was sound parenting. Tell me that was a good decision. You will never be able to convince me. I don't care what garbage you spew out of your fucked up head. It's just not. It's not okay.
Fuck no, it's not. Hold on one second.
And I feel bad for Jennifer because she did get ate up on Tiffany's. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, she did. And that, but you know what? That's what she gets because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Guess what? Jennifer did the same thing that Ziggy did. Self-glory. Hold on one second, y'all.
Animal Clinic.
Hi, yes. I have a 3-week-old puppy that I need to bring in. What can I be looking at in terms of the charges to have it looked at and all of that?
What's going on with it?
Well, I just got it from Tennessee from its mother, and I just want to have it. I want to bring it in and make sure everything's okay.
Okay, you said it's only 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
So you'd have a $30 wellness exam, and then we kind of just go from there, depending on, it's too young to start vaccines right now. We start those between 6 and 8 weeks old. We'd probably have you bring in a stool sample just to check it for parasites, which is $40. So you'd have about $70 to start out.
I've probably made a very bad decision taking this puppy at 3 weeks old, haven't I?
I mean, is it eating adult or not adult?
No, kind of having to force feed it a little. Yeah, and it's crying a lot.
Yeah. The soonest appointment I have is going to be Saturday. I got a cancellation at 11 on Saturday.
That's next week?
This coming Saturday, the 22nd.
Do you think it's emergent and I need to probably get it in before then, right?
I mean, if it's doing okay, eating fine, I would think that it could wait until then, but if you have any concern, I would get it in sooner.
Yeah, I do have some concerns, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I would try to get in somewhere sooner.
Okay. All right. I'll have to call another one.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
One of my friends in Tennessee just texted me and said that she would gladly pay for Ziggy's gas to take that puppy back to its mom.
Where's she?
Yeah, the issue that we're running into here is that I'm talking to people that answer a phone and not a veterinarian. And the veterinarian is going to tell you all of the dangers that we had up here earlier. And it's a very bad situation, very bad situation.
And then just the fact that she would flat out lie to these people who throw money at her all fucking night.
Yeah.
She lied and said, no, I don't have the puppy. I don't have a puppy. That's my daughter's video game. And then turns around and is like, psych, got you. I have a puppy. Here, let me hold it up and show you. Like it's a fucking prize that I won. I got this souvenir from a gift shop type shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my trophy for going to the hauler.
Yep. It's sick.
People are trying to justify this saying she saved the puppy. No, the fuck she didn't.
Oh, saved it? What?
Hold on.
It doesn't look like there's, how many dogs have survived up there and then just fine because they run in a pack. Because everybody's complained about that, but now you're saving one.
Yeah, no,
wow, man. Wow.
That's pretty fucking sick is what it is. Here, I want to show a few pictures really quick. If I can, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make me big screen real quick so I can show these pictures. This is getting to be too much, Zig. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure why it's being unstable again, so I'm not going to mess with it while it's working, but let me show you this. That's one of the new puppies.
You're going to have to make yourself full screen.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to have...
Damn, sorry. His sound went out again.
No sound. Yeah, I don't know why Dawn decided to let Ziggy take that puppy. I mean, I don't know. I look, I'm not holding Don to, he's got a lot going on. I think his last concern would be the well-being of a puppy. He probably does not know very much about raising animals. However, Ziggy should.
There's one of the new puppies. Hold on. Here's another one of the new puppies inside.
Wow.
Here's another one in the pocket. Hold on. This one's my puppy.
Wow, they're pretty puppies.
Let's see here.
Your puppy, you're gonna get one, but you decided to leave it until it was ready.
I've decided to until it's weaned from the mother. Here's some of the babies in the box. That's the nursing box they got.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
How many puppies did that litter have? I think I made my
Oh, here's the really important one you need to see right here.
Wow.
So you can seriously tell by the number of pictures that I have that the dogs are very important to Candace and I, right? Like if we didn't care about the dogs, I wouldn't have all these pictures of Yucky and the puppies, right? And as you can tell, I've had these pictures for a long time.
Yep.
See that?
Is that the same litter? Because I know Candace at one point said there was a couple.
You can see it's all the black and white spot ones and some black ones in there. And
Yucky laid on Candace's lap the whole time.
These puppies are very important to Candace, and she was manipulated. She was absolutely manipulated to get rid of them. And that's...
Well, Candace says she didn't want to, that she fought to keep that puppy there.
She did. But Ziggy, Ziggy is so manipulative, right? Like, look what she does to people for lots of money to move. Like, what could she do to Donnie for a dog? Like, it wasn't going to be hard to manipulate Don out of a dog, right? He wanted the broad gone, right? She had went to his church, sat down and milked him for some, for some spiritual growth. Like, the lady didn't get anything out of going to church. It was all.
And this is after the bones, right?
After the bones, yeah. 2 days later, pops up at the church, corners them in their church like Molly Golightly does with her daughter, and then ends up on the hill and manipulates a dog before it's ready to go. So this is who we got, right? This is the best.
This is one thing that bothered me when I went up there and I talked to her the other night. She mentioned in her live that she had a difference of opinion towards Don and Candace, and she like, if you're gonna take a stance, if you feel a certain way, be a leader and stand up for what you believe in. Don't hide.
Check this out. What does that say?
I can't. Oh, which part are you? Yeah.
Sorry, the little was about to cry. Ziggy promised to bottle feed it and take good care of it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Ziggy had her daughter out there about to cry. And Don was like, fuck, man. Like, I think that it's probably Don saw a situation with a little girl and was like, holy shit, I have an opportunity to make this little girl, like, make her day.
Yep.
But if she felt like she was saving that puppy from something, you did not have anything prepared at all. You didn't have anything. You don't even have the knowledge to know that puppy was better off with its mom.
Yeah.
So miss me with all that bullshit.
Check here. What does that say?
Candace. Her daughter cried to Donnie, and he gave in. I believe Ziggy planned that shit. I told blacked out. I told Donnie about and fought with him. I even told Donnie about the Humane Society of it's blurry, and puppies and dogs. I let Yucky have puppies on my bed.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Candace. I
Saving them
saw
from
that
what?
first.
Saving them from what? What are you saving them from? Look, you saving them from their moms, Iggy? You saving them from proper nutrition? And
Those
actually,
puppies are in the house. I mean,
those
Yeah.
puppies are on the bed looking ass. Right? Like those puppies are inside, warm. Look at them all snuggled up together. That's like just a few days ago.
it would be totally different, Ziggy, if you found some puppies on the side of the road. You know,
Vinny, I
it
think-
would. These puppies
You
would
used
had.
You used your daughter to manipulate Don while his daughter is gone to get a fucking dog that's probably, if it doesn't die as a puppy due to your ill treatment, grow up and be like,
oh, your sound, Vinny.
man,
There you go. There you go. You're good.
you're gonna, it's gonna end up being unmanageable as it gets older. And then that dog is going to end up at the fucking pound when it's not a prize or a trophy anymore, Ziggy.
Yeah.
You fucking skank. Sorry.
I wanted to take that opportunity when you were showing them texts. This shows how Candace, in the same messages where she was talking about that puppy being Karen, the top text up there said, "Tell Cam I'm sorry he got jumped on." Like, she didn't have to say that in the same thing. I was like, wow. I read that, and I mean, she didn't have to even say that. She didn't have to say nothing to me, and so I appreciate. I just want people to see that people paint them like they have no souls or emotions, and that's not fair. They're human beings. They have feelings, and honestly, they care about somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something real quick. Last night, Candace, and I'm telling on you, Candy, sorry. Last night, Candace must have accidentally dialed me. And I listened to a couple minutes and I was like, oh, okay, well, they were having a discussion, and it was a heated discussion. And somewhere in the cynical part of me, I love Don and Candace. I do. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. Like, they both have these qualities that's very easy to care about them. Plus, the overwhelming power and the vibe of their tragedy, right? But there was my very first cynical moment that I had probably ever, and I'm like, I'm listening to them and I'm like, you know what? If they're involved, I'm gonna hear about it right now, because I was listening to them talk about their kids when they thought no one was listening, but I could hear it. Yep. And I listened, and it was more than 2 or 3 minutes. It was 12 or 13 minutes, to be honest with you. And I heard the two of them in a place where you can't even, you can't comprehend the scope of the conversation I was listening to, because the cynical part of you is like, at that moment, the cynical part was like, the next sentence, they're going to say something that they shouldn't. Oh, please don't do it. And then there's a moment where you're like, please just hurry up and do it.
Sound.
Well, this is the thing right here. This is okay. It's okay. But people are going to be madder at the fact that people are trying to treat people nicely, because that's not, you're not supposed to do that anymore. But it makes people even madder to hear that they might have an emotional moment. She called me on Christmas and was so upset, and she FaceTimed me, and me and my kids and my wife were opening presents, and I felt, I was like, you don't have to see this. I don't want to, I was like, I'll let you go. She's like, no, I'll stay right here. I want to be a part of it.
Oh.
And I was like, you know, nobody has the right now to point anything and to convict them and you know, push them down in the dirt and make them feel worse than what they are. That's
Look
not
at this.
fair.
Look at this lady. She says, "How is Dallas, Miss Candace?"
What the hell?
What do you think? I'm hiding her behind the couch right here.
Oh.
Grow up.
Somebody
There's
told
another
us.
one that says, not Don's first litter of puppies. He's irresponsible for giving them away and endangering their lives. I'm guessing. So you're over here with the shits, and I guess you missed the whole part where Ziggy cued her daughter to try to almost cry about this puppy. Maybe you forgot that Don and Candace, hey, bitch, stop this shit. Ziggy got the puppy. You didn't. The puppy isn't 3 weeks old. Oh, they were born when you were there, December 6th. You're fucking lame. You and Cam playing these fucking games.
Hey, let me tell you something. You can go. This person's probably the one that gave the birth to the litter of puppies right here to their own.
Yeah, this is the mom of the puppy. This is Yucky, guys. Yucky's here.
Somebody else over here said you are breaking an NDA. Look, this is how ignorant. I want to give you the definition of ignorance. It is lack of knowing, and I have seen that more through this.
I've seen that more through this last week with Ziggy.
No. See, there's a difference between being ignorant and being dumb or stupid. I think that I think Dawn probably would be ignorant to the fact that that was a very bad decision to let Ziggy walk away with that puppy. I think Ziggy was dumb. She knew that and she did it anyway.
Ziggy, that's like having your kid before it's too early, or like, you know, bringing your baby home from the hospital in a critical stage. You're like, oh no, yeah, fuck the incubator. I can just handle this at home with a fucking stoner black light in a fucking Pink Floyd fucking poster. I don't know what's on your mind, but I have really serious doubts about your ability to mother this puppy. I mean, you would have to pay more attention to the puppy than you do your own daughter right now. So I'm really, I don't know. I'm jaded right now, guys. I'm having a hard time. Like, and she's got people over here threatening me. Like, all I want is proof of life, and I want proof that you have taken it to the vet and that you have all of the things to keep it from being dehydrated, having glucose, hypoglycemic issues.
So the thing with that, Benny, whenever she snatched this puppy from its mother, whose digestive tract is used to having the most digestible form of nutrition that it's meant to have. And a sudden switch in diet will cause that puppy to either have diarrhea or become constipated. I'm going to lean on the side of constipation. Either way, that puppy is going to end up getting some digestive issues if it has diarrhea or has constipation. Either way, there's going to be issues.
Hey, Missouri Mama, I see you over here whining and shit. Check this out. This is for you and Ziggy.
No,
But really, though, Benny, the sudden switch of diet is going to fuck that puppy up.
Out of like 10 chats.
It's going to become dehydrated. And once it becomes dehydrated, it is going to go downhill very quickly. So you need to make sure that you're getting together with somebody who knows better than you.
Look here. Switching your dog's food abruptly can cause gastrointestinal upset, such as vomiting, diarrhea, and decreased appetite. Looking ass. You know what diarrhea causes, right? Looking ass, Ziggy?
Dehydration.
It causes dehydration. Looking ass. Oh shit.
I
think we need to show her what to do. What to do when a puppy
That share
DM
screen is small. You're gonna have to put it up.
hydrates.
Look, I'm gonna grow this mullet out, but I'm gonna dye my tips blonde. You think that look good?
Fucking A, bro.
Oh my god, luscious locks, son.
Fucking A, son. Hold on, let me reload because I'm stuck. Hold on, y'all thing, man. Wait, there we go. Hey, Missouri mom, make like a banana peel and fuck off. Hey, fuck off where you got the legs to carry ya. Looking ass. In my best Carl voice.
Yeah.
Fuck off where you got the legs to carry ya. Looking ass.
Carl was in it, like speaking in a different language. He was going. He was upset.
It's called scoose, they say.
Well,
Puppies suffering from moderate to severe dehydration require immediate motherfucking ass
legit?
veterinary attention if they are to survive. Looking ass.
Is that legit? What that's called? Scoose? Oh, he's back. Oh, here's Missouri Mama. You for
Yeah, it's
good
called
looking,
Scoose.
not Friday disability to talk summer where Benny summer where its ass exposed. Boy,
What in the fuck? Oh
that
my
is
gosh.
quite the sentence right there.
Show
Missouri
that on
mom.
screen, Biggie. That's Ziggy's people coming over here and probably has the same
Hey,
comprehension
Missouri mom.
skills.
You need to take your Prozac looking ass for you come over here and talk to me.
No, that's some straight.
What did they
That's
say?
called thunder thumbs right there. That's angry thumbs.
That's called RIP looking ass. Reckless internet posting face.
Oh, turd
That's what
fan.
that is. You're for good looking, not Friday disability to talk to Summer. What the fuck?
They called us good looking at the same time and then tried to say,
I'm too good looking? Looking ass.
yeah, where's sass? You're exposing Bachia. That's all.
Oh shit. Did you read that, Ziggy?
The responsible thing to do would have been to take the whole fucking litter and the mom. It's illegal for you to transport that puppy at all without its mother.
Who? Why?
Illegal.
Cross state lines looking ass. It's called animal abuse.
You intentionally orphaned a puppy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I put it in my video. For your state, you cannot import or transport a puppy with that young without its mother. So for you to not have even done your due diligence to look into that, it speaks volumes to your foresight and lack thereof. You should, if you were going to take a puppy and you were so concerned about their well-being, or you just had to have it, then you should have done the responsible thing and took the whole damn litter and the mother.
Yep.
I gotta address this real quick before this gets twisted. Like I'm just picking on somebody. If y'all saw what this Missouri mama was saying, and yesterday I want to tell everybody this person was in like 10 chats, like harassing me, like following me around.
Hey, you need to bring your ass right now. It's 6 hours and 3 minutes looking ass.
Okay.
You better get your motherfucking ass on the road right now. You dig? Sorry, go ahead.
No, you good. I'm sorry.
Dangers of dehydration in puppies. I'm a double down looking ass.
I'm just wondering, was there more than one litter born recently? Like, was there puppies there when you were there?
No, there was no puppies. Every dog that was there was a puppy when Summer was. The puppies you see Summer holding are now the only dogs that are puppies. Quote.
Well,
quote,
the last litter before this one, wasn't it born like in July, maybe? July, I'm thinking, because is that right?
I think so, because I remember Candace telling Chris McDonough that there was a litter.
Yeah,
there was a litter of puppies underneath the house.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But yes. But as far as those, no, nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's been nothing in between that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
I mean, you could just tell by looking at that puppy, the muscle structure and the size of it, like the size of it, it's not developed. It's not as old as she's saying it is.
No, that dog was born on December 25th.
So that would put it at 4 weeks, January 22nd.
Correct. It's not even 4 weeks yet. Missouri mom, beat it. You're not welcome here. Please, like, go away. This isn't for you, looking ass.
I know you're in love, but you can't stay here.
Man, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I just don't understand how anybody could come up here and argue with what we're saying. What we're saying is 100% factual. This isn't even opinion based. I'm formulating my opinion of you because you had no foresight to look into these facts. So therefore, I have gathered everything that I've seen and I have formed an opinion, but you cannot argue the facts. So.
Oh, but no, you could put a turd out here and say it's ugly, and they'd say, "No, that's pretty." You crazy? They would
just to be different than what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, they'll find something wrong. They'll be wrong just to make it, just to argue with you.
Yep.
And she said on the live the other night, some of my friends were in there listening, and she said that her daughter came in and said she had to force feed it. Like, what?
Crime and conspiracy. Can I answer this, please? Did you see that?
You're quiet, Benny.
I'm sorry, Benny. Go ahead. They said, how are you going to sort things with Carl if you're going to sit here and badmouth him? Do you not understand what that man did? I tried, guys.
And I told you yesterday, Cam, I was like, see, the part of the conversation. Oh, what happened?
Benny, I don't know, but like this.
Well, I was saying that the conversation that you guys had, after everybody dropped off panel, that was a civil conversation. You guys were going back and forth, and nobody was yelling. He wasn't interrupting you. You weren't interrupting him. And that's how a conversation should be. But everything before everybody left that panel was that's just not how it's supposed to be. You can have a civil conversation with somebody all day long.
Yeah.
But
did I? I mean, I gotta be honest here. Did I interrupt anybody because I wasn't allowed to talk? But then after everything calmed down, it was like that attitude switched off, and I tried to be civil. I was like, okay. Well, then and then he manipulated me and tried to film me without me knowing.
Yeah.
And that man.
Hey, Missouri mama, what, hold on 1 second, guys. What in the actual fuck could you actually want? Put it in the chat. I mean, you don't even have a good signal. Your fucking bar is red. If I let you up here, you're going to be all laggy and talking over us and shit. And like most of all, like, just fuck you this morning. Go away.
To Cam, I got people trashing your I'm tired. 6th December, there where you were born already were puppies those.
No, they were not. Who the fuck is typing like this? Like, how would you don't even sound like you're from America? How the fuck would you know about puppies in Tennessee and you're not even from America looking ass? Come on now.
If you speak like you type, I do not recommend putting that person up here because you could barely even read this shit.
Probably should worry about what's going on in Missouri.
For fuck's sake. I know they don't talk like that in Missouri. That's a troll. That's fucking that's Carl looking ass. Hold on, I'm gonna call Ziggy.
Let's see here. Sorry.
I'm gonna call Ziggy right quick, man. This shit is out of control.
She needs to stop watching the stream and go take that puppy back to Tennessee.
Oh my God.
Ziggy, it's Benny Keys. You better fucking answer. Do I suspect she's going to answer? Of course not. Do I think she's watching this motherfucker right now? Of course I do. Ziggy, I would like for you to, how do they say it?
The Google subscriber you have called.
Catch a link. Is that what they say?
Grab the link.
Oh yeah, grab the link, man. Grab the link, looking ass with both hands, looking ass. Like, bring your ass here, girl. Anyways,
Crime and Conspiracy. Can I encourage you to come over to my comments on my page? And I'd like to
anything
discuss
that I say is only my express view.
Oh, she's probably asleep. That's right, because wasn't she live all night for her quick
Should be up
quick
to
live?
his fucking dog.
Right.
That's what I think.
Wow.
Who is this? Tony's Toxic True Crime. First of all, let me say this. I am scared to let you up here with a name that has toxic in it. I'm sorry, ma'am. Like, I cannot let you up here.
Who is it?
I apologize.
Tony's toxic true crime.
I can't do it for you, ma'am. Like, we got some real Chablis going. We got the real Shabazz going on over here. And I'm not letting no porn bombers up here, so.
Tell them to type in chat what they want.
Yeah, type in chat what you want. Do that.
Yeah, Libby, quick live equals 9 hours.
Look, check this. Carl was trying to get me to click on some links last night and said
he's trying to get your IP address and shit so he can jam up your internet signal. That's what the fuck they do to me, man.
He was trying to get me to click on it, but he was trying to explain to me that this was this conspiracy of this adult film channel. I'm like, I ain't clicking on that.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. Hey, he's gonna fucking hate this. Carl is gonna absolutely hate this. Watch this shit. Holy cow, this is fucking funny. You know he's talking about this fucking actress, right?
Yes, that's what he was trying to feed me yesterday.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now, and he's gonna be so pissed. Holy shit. Where's it at? Okay, right here. Okay. He saw that and he wrote me a response. This is what he says. He said, here's a funny one. Yes, I'm not going to mod them. I got you.
Crime and Conspiracy is addressing it right here. She said, you admitted it was weird. He's trying to tell me that Summer is an actress in this.
Listen,
I said,
here's a funny one. They found a picture I posted of a grave on Hollywood Hills near the famous Hollywood sign. It was in a big collection of pictures I posted from the walk. Just thought it was odd it was there and wondered who it was. Never researched it. They found it. She only shows up in a link into a small movie called King of Utah.
yeah.
Then someone connected. Hold on. Then someone connected to that and that and that. I couldn't even remember the picture until I went back to find it. They were gleaning from my original goofy Facebook. So what it was a tourist picture.
What were they? What was the purpose of that?
What was the purpose of what?
Like, what was he trying to tell me? Because I was just like, I got to the point last night. I was like, okay, whatever. And because I went through so much screaming, I was like, I can't handle it no more. So I just agreed. But it kind of scared me what he was talking. I was like, what are you trying to tell me? And it was all that you're talking about. But it's supposed to be some kind of like crazy. Was he saying it was an adult film site? And then he's saying that one of the lead actresses had the same name as, I'm not going to speak about this child in relation to that because that's not proper. You don't do that.
No.
So that's one reason I don't click on a link. I'm not interested in that. If there was something like that, I can prompt. Trace Labs came in, and if y'all don't remember that, they took the case. They do the dark web stuff, and they look all over the internet for that. They came in, and some hackers. Do you remember this, Benny?
Yep.
When Trace Labs came in, so they came in, and as far as I know, they're still working on it.
Yep.
I don't want, why are you coming at me trying to give me this information? Like, what can I do? I didn't understand that last night. I just felt like that was some kind of weird setup. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, everything has a weird setup to it. Honey, please tell Benny to check his email. I sent the Indiana laws regarding animal cruelty. Okay, gotcha. Hold on, let me kill. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me kill this real quick. This should be interesting. Who the hell keeps trying to come in here?
Is somebody trying to come in here?
Yeah, it's that Missouri mama. Like, she is insane. Damn. Okay. Where's my Gmail? Here's my Gmail. JW sent me. Where are we at? Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
Yeah.
I regret ever finding that T-Trony, whatever, feet fable stuff. Let me tell you how I found that. And I really wish I would have never put that out there, but I didn't. So I woke up one morning and I was looking for videos from there was, because I know that there's a missing children's organization that makes videos for specific children, and I was wondering if maybe they'd made one for summer. I was going to share it, and so whenever I googled like Summerwell's missing child video or something like that, it popped up the IMDb of this T-Trony and the Feet Fables thing. We did a whole live on it. I screen recorded everything, and then I posted it, and then we went live about it and we talked about it. And that missing but not forgotten crazy lady wanted to say that she found it and whatever, and she's a deplorable character in and of herself, but she she can have the credit because it's gone so far. I don't even know what to think of it. So I really regret even putting it out there because I think that it was just, I don't know if that would have ever been discovered had I not, and I regret it. So
I have a question for them though. If they're coming at me saying that this is all factual, why are they not turning that over to the TBI? Correct?
Correct. I want to let me take a look at this. AF Pennington. I was told that there is a AF troll roaming around. So AF, what I'll do if you're listening right now, I'm going to send you a code word, and then you can type it in the chat. I'll do that here in just a minute. All right. Let's. Okay. Provisions pertaining to animals for sale include restrictions on animal age and care. Penalties may include fines and imprisonment, impoundment of animals, and permanent loss or custody or possession of the animals. Let's see. Harboring a non-immunized dog. The issue with those dogs are that hold on, there's Candace.
Benny, please get that comment right there. Answer this person. It's because I'm gonna flip, man. You'll do good with this.
What are they saying?
It's hold on. Hold on, I'll find it real quick. It's called True. It's a true crime and
conspiracy.
Yes, and it says Cam, you didn't click on the links because okay, right here. They're crime and conspiracy. Yeah, I mean, just address that because look,
I can't read it. I can't go back that far.
Well, this is it. I'm the last time they're saying, well, I didn't click on it because I know it's the truth. I'm not clicking on that stuff because that's not my job. You're coming at me with all
here.
This.
Let me show you something, lady or ma'am, whoever you are.
Right.
Check this out. Grabify Let me show you something there, smarty pants. So what you do is you would say, go over here. And let's say we want to send Ziggy. We want to send Ziggy how soon a pup should be separated from its mom. So you click that. This is going to be interesting. Hold on. Well, so you click. You would get the link. It's not letting me get the link because I'm not logged in. So you get the link. You copy it. Then you go over here, and you put the link right in here. Right, and then you create a URL. Right. Of course, it's not going to create one. But what happens when you create the URL?
It's trying to track me.
What you do is you come over here and you say, view other link shorteners. So you click that. Let's say you want it to look like Google, and you create a Google one, right? That one's shut down. Let's say you want to create Addify.
Yeah.
Addify is there. Boom. All right. Now, what I do is I copy this link, Payow. And then I come back over here and I go, nobody click on it because it's loaded. Okay. Right. Don't click on it. So then
Crime and Conspiracies, click on that.
Yeah, click on this link if you would. Looking ass. If you want to, and then you'll send that to somebody, and then you come back over here, right? You scroll down here, see where it says IP address, yada, 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 yada. So then you'll just keep reloading it until you know they've looked at it, right? Now, once they've opened the link, their IP address, everything pops up. I mean, everything. Then what you can do is you can take their IP address and you can come over here and you can do
how you find out if this is on your if this is on your computer?
You can't.
Okay.
So then what you do is you take the IP address, and I'm not going to show you which site someone could use, but you go in and you put the IP address into a DDoS server attack. And what it does is it puts high pressure on the IP address on the router, essentially kicking you out of your stream and keeping you from being able to stream until you go get a new router.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful of opening anything. That's why a lot of people send me shit every day. Man, I ain't opening dick. I'm not opening nothing you send me at all. Period.
So I'm gonna just, because I know he's listening right now, I'm gonna go ahead and address this because so dude, homie, you released.
Oh shit, somebody clicked the link looking ass. What would you do that for?
Go ahead.
Sydney, Australia. Here's your IP address right here. Looking ass. I told you not to click the fucking link, and you did it anyway.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because
I cannot believe how easy that is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're running Mozilla because they think they're slick. Right here. They didn't even hide. They're over here doing crazy shit on YouTube and not hiding their fucking IP address, right? So all I would have to do is grab up this IP address and get to work on your motherfucking ass if I wanted to, right? I make it real hard for you to do anything on the internet, looking ass, that has to do with Wi-Fi. You can run it through your data. You can run it through.
Why did she click it?
Because they got more thumbs than they got cents, looking ass.
Oh
and whoever you are, you know who you are because you clicked the bitch. Let me see how many. You want to see how many other people clicked the link? They just, it's just like a fish. It's like, what's that thing hanging down with that thing on it?
It's shiny.
It's real shiny looking ass.
This is
only one idiot.
That's why
you never seen this before. This is why you don't click on links that dumbasses from YouTube send you. Like if you send me a link, sorry about that. I don't open shit.
That's why this person's over here trying to still push his narrative right now.
For shizzle.
Wow, man, that's y'all some creepy people.
And so just like that, you got to know that how they know it, I know it too, right? I can do all that same shit that they do too. I could do
Well,
it
that's,
better.
I think that's the importance of having a VPN, right? Because if that person
Yep.
had a VPN, you wouldn't be able to see that.
That's it.
I already got one.
So yeah, I mean, I know everything about you now.
That's slick right there. And look, I'm glad you did that because people need to look. If they're running around here, I'm not saying this is 100%. If you're running around
Ziggy,
here,
hold on, Cam. Yeah, Ziggy. I thought you had a plan, Ziggy. Don't open up nothing anybody sends you from here on out, Ziggy. Looking ass. Because I might have somebody send you some shit, Ziggy.
No, Benny.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You're running around here.
When somebody says that a message is loaded, like it's many different ways that you can lingo this shit, but it's that easy and it's for free. You see, I didn't pay shit. It's for free.
How is it okay though to use two missing kids' names and say that they're starring in a film and trying to get people to click on a link? That's some wicked shit right there. I'm sorry for my language, but that is.
You kiss my ass. What you
dude? Look, Carl, don't you ever approach me, dude. I can't believe I sat down and tried to talk to you. That's some nastiness.
You know what, Carl? Over here in America, when you tell people that somebody's a child molester and they're really not, oh boy, bad things happen over here when that happens. Let me tell you.
I went over there last night because after he spoke to me, he put that hidden foot. He did a live with and it said, "Ha, gotcha." 30 minutes of Cam not knowing he's being filmed. Well, then right below it, he's talking about calling me a RSO again. I said, dude, if I hear it again, I said, I promise you. I mean, I might not be able to do anything right now, but I can hit everything you put up on your YouTube. I promise you, I will hit it.
Take that channel down, my man.
Yeah,
my man's
for sexual harassment, and because I promise you.
And I'm gonna help him. Looking ass.
I'm not playing this crap. No
Guess
more,
what,
man.
Ziggy? I'm back on your channel now. You already know. So you better tighten up all them videos you got because I know a lot of shit's been going on in them chats, and I'm back. I'm about to take your channel. Real shit.
Look, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go.
I'm about to get. Yeah. All right, Cam.
Later, y'all.
All right, bro.
Bye, Cam.
Luca, better off without you. Oh, that's cute. That's so
Indiana law states it is illegal to sell or receive a puppy. Where'd it go? JW Crimes. She's hated. Yep.
I wonder why Ziggy hasn't called me back. Remember I called her?
She's still sleeping, Benny. She's sleeping.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Looking ass. So cash the checks and come up. Man, I'm sick of this YouTube fizzle.
Yeah, man.
I'm sick of it. Man.
It's just, I feel like it's a big problem that these people who support these creators don't tell them when they're wrong.
That's it. They tell them that they're right. They're like, "Oh, good job, honey. You didn't do anything wrong." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. You mean to tell me you're telling this broad online she didn't do nothing wrong? But she did a whole lot of things wrong. Right? Like this shit is insane, man. I want to just you know what? I can't even look at the chat on here because it won't let me log in.
It's scary whenever there's nobody around you who cares for you enough to tell you you're making mistakes.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, check it out. Watch this. I can't even look at here. Let me try to sign in. It won't let me looking ass. This computer is blocked from logging into anything looking ass. Anything that has to do with YouTube, right? So that's why I can't see a lot of most of the chats and stuff. I can only see just a little bit. Little Ziggy wanted to show you all her trampoline. And you wanted to show us her puppy before it was early to come home. looking ass. Oh, you know what? I want to show. You know what, man? I'm not even going to show one of her videos, man. Let me show my homegirl's video. True crime commentary.
I always put true crime as one word, by the way.
Oh, my bad. And it's in 4K looking ass. Do I have your consent to play this video?
Okay. No, yeah. Yeah, you did.
You're a dumbass. Ziggy, you're a dumbass.
I didn't even receive a copyright for that song. I found it on YouTube.
No way.
Yeah.
That's dope. Here, let me bump up this quality real quick. Here we go.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
And you'll be one all your dumbass
Life.
life.
Life looking ass.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A.
Seasons in the house.
Bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
Oh, Penny's hitting thumbs up too. Look at this petty bitch.
All your dumbass life.
Go ahead, girl.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
Yucky's a male dog.
You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life.
Yep.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass.
Ziggy, you're a dumbass.
And you'll be one all your dumbass
Life.
life. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life. You're a
Dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You're grade A, number one, bonafide first class.
Dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
Ziggy.
You're a dumbass.
Ziggy.
And you'll be one all your
Ziggy,
dumbass
Ziggy.
life.
Oh, say it ain't so, Zigster. Holy shit. Ziggy. Fizzle said you're a dumbass.
Yeah, and I mean it. I sincerely, I do. Ziggy, you're a fucking dumbass.
Just like a court-looking ass. I second that notion. Oh, look, we have someone that wants to come on the panel. Their name is Luca is better off without you. That's lovely.
I also sent you the links for that blame Benny video,
Let me see.
because they sure the hell did last night on that panel.
That's on your channel, right?
It's unlisted. I emailed it. I emailed you the unlisted link.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me.
Because you know, Mark. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mark would strike you for it. So that's just warning.
Yeah, he will. Hold on. Let me reload real quick. Ziggy, you're a dumbass.
It's
Ziggy,
catchy, right?
Huh?
It's catchy. I should have put the dude's song in the description. I probably will. I'll go back and do it. I got to give the dude credit for that song. It's funny.
That shit is dope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload real quick. What the fuck? Can you see the screen?
I see a big me and a little you.
Oh. Yeah, see, this restream is so. Oh, Dirty Diana, thank you. Yeah, let me reload it real quick. Here we go. I hate that this thing is so unstable like this. Here we go. We're back in the flesh. All right, let me pull up my email. Let's see here. Penny. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yes. This is beautiful work. Beautiful fucking work. Okay, here we go. This
you
also
want a flash of fair use?
Yeah. Fair use. Hold on. Somebody's watching the game looking ass. Copyright. Fair use disclaimer. Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. Looking ass. Here we go. This shit is so great. Hey, Sandman, if you're watching, fire it up.
Don't you dare right now.
Benny, I would have kicked you out for talking about the plane anyway.
Talk about the plane.
That's not what this stream is about, Benny. Drop it or I'm kicking you. Kick me then. Okay.
Stop! No, stop! No, stop! I want to talk to you.
Fucking channel. Fucking channel.
Look between his eyes. He's pissed.
I had shit to say.
Then it goes away. You see
I know you did. That's not what this stream is.
Don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
So anyway, I'm coming to back on the number.
Sandman, let's go.
I mean, if you're gonna get blamed for it, you might as well get paid for it, right?
If you're getting blamed for it, get paid for it. I love you, Fizzle. Well, do you have anything more you want to add to the puppy situation? Like, should I try to call Cash App gang? Should I? What should we do? Like, are we like? Do we need to have some sort of proof of life before we get off? Like, I'm being so sincere.
Well, I mean, the puppy is undoubtedly still alive right now. However, in the next few days, especially with this dietary change, it's going to encounter some sort of digestive issues. So I mean, I was gonna send. See, it's Martin Luther King. So look, I was gonna send her some links, and I was gonna follow that up with some phone calls to some rehab people. I actually do know an animal rehabilitation person in Indiana. She's a little further north, but look, it's illegal, Ziggy. Bring the puppy back. That's
It's
the
illegal,
puppy's best
Ziggy.
option. It's the puppy's, but even if you want to say it's 6 weeks old, it's illegal, Ziggy.
Man, look here, Ziggy. You fuck around and be cellmates with Joe Exotic. You keep playing like you don't want that, right? You be called the puppy queen. Like, take that fucking dog back, Ziggy. I'll pay for your gas down there. You got to worry.
You're
about
not the only one that's offered that either. One of my friends texted me that's in Tennessee and said, I'll give Ziggy the gas money she needs to bring that puppy back. We don't have a problem with you having one of those puppies. We have a problem with you taking the puppy. You orphaned the puppy intentionally. That's the problem. You broke the law, Ziggy. That puppy is not in. It's not. You're setting it up to not thrive.
That's it. You're setting up a scenario for an animal to suffer, is what you're doing. Again. Yeah. You got a cat that suffers.
And just remember what we all learned from the local Yennefer yesterday, that Ziggy left her child unattended in an area where a child had previously gone missing. Like, you make poor decision after poor decision. You left the child alone, unattended, in the car for X amount of minutes. And
you know what?
I mean,
actually, let me tell you what, Penny.
Because she's a narcissist.
Yeah, she's a narcissist for sure. The video that she had up, this one right here. Look at this. I caught this when she first put the fucking thing up. Of course, you're gonna have. Oh, she didn't put an ad on it. If you look here, she's outside with Fred Hill. Look at here. How long does that video say she was outside, Fizzle?
31 minutes.
She was outside away from her child with Fred Hill for 31 minutes.
At least.
At least.
And
At
Fred Hill
least.
is such a good guy to begin with.
And that's, yeah, exactly. And that's just one visit.
And her daughter is at the car. But Yennefer's going back and forth to the car to check on her child. But your child is in the car, unattended, and in an area that is not great. And like, come on.
And has she even been fed, or does she need to go to the bathroom, or is she cold?
Well, I mean, she homeschools herself, so maybe she's already got a per diem for food. I don't know, but I mean, this is a lot, Ziggy. This is a whole lot. 31 minutes. Joe Spring has volunteered to collect the pup and return it to the mom. Joni, looking ass. You are awesome. I suggest, Ziggy, that you take my friend Joni up. She is a very close friend of mine. We video chat usually once a day. She always seems to catch me while we're in the shower. So I've had a few conversations with her, just like, I'm going to answer the phone. She's my friend. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, I'm in the shower. And she's like, damn it, I always catch you in the shower. But no, very serious. Ziggy, we want that dog back with its mother. I'm sorry that you didn't have the wherewithal to make a good decision in the first place. Like, again, looking ass. Yeah. Like, I have a soundboard over here. Go.
Again.
See, every time I tap her.
Again.
One more time.
Again.
See? Wait.
Again.
Every time I tap her, looking ass, she's going to again you. And you don't want her to again you. Okay? So, Ziggy, this is absolutely disgusting. Right? It's evil. It is absolutely evil. And I'm telling you, Ziggy, you can parent however you want, and I'll stick to the guidelines of YouTube. And I'll accept the fact that if I don't want to be a piece of shit like all you others that have called the CPS on me and my family, so I won't call the CPS. But I sure the fuck will call the ASPCA in a hot second. I promise you. That's not a threat. That's a promise.
Well, I don't want that puppy to end up in a shelter. That's not the best option for it. But there are tons of people who will gladly help her.
But see, this is the thing. Her ego's involved now. She has something to prove now. And because she feels like she has something to prove, she's like a woman with Ziggy's profile. She's not going, like, it's the very challenging of her authority that makes her go further away from, doing the right thing, looking ass. Like, that's like you in this situation, you have to do the right thing, or else, like, I'm gonna be a piece of shit for that dog.
Well, I mean, she said about the bone, she's like, well, and I'm kind of stubborn like that. Whenever everybody's telling me to take it down, it makes me not want to take it down. She
like
said
everybody's telling you right now to take that dog back. Everybody. Hey, look, Ziggy. We got as many people over here right now as you're capable of pulling, period. If you think Ziggy should take the dog back, everyone in the chat, right, take it back.
First time up.
No, I want her to read all the take it backs. Or her landlord doesn't want the cat there. Well, that's another one. She didn't even okay this with the landlord. Now, if you think she should take the dog back, take the dog back in the chat.
Restream is always behind on comments.
Ziggy.
That's a lot of take it backs.
Ziggy. Remember, like you said, everyone was telling you not to do something and you did it. Now we're telling you to do something, and we all here expect that you do that. Again, get you a pet rock.
But get a babysitter for your daughter.
Get a babysitter for your daughter. Take the fucking dog back. Look, we're all telling you what to do. You need to listen to us, Ziggy.
Maybe somebody will even meet you halfway. Like,
take the fucking dog back, Ziggy. Look, everyone is, these people, these aren't my mods. A whole bunch of these people I never even seen before. They don't even like me, probably most of them.
Don't fuck with cats.
But
that's what this shit is.
Cats, and you don't, and you do not orphan puppies, Ziggy. These people, look.
Look, my friend in Tennessee just texted me and said she will meet Ziggy halfway.
Sissy, do you want her to take the puppy back? She said, hell yes. Look, Ziggy, you need to make contact with somebody ASAP to get that dog moved back into the care that it needs to be in. Or else I assure you, madam, that I will make some municipality nightmares happen. I assure you of that. And anybody in the chat that thinks I'm a piece of shit, go ahead and unsubscribe. You can just block me now. Like, I don't give a shit what you're talking about. You see what I went through, dog, go through that same thing. I'm not going to call that dog Ziggy's dog. That's not Ziggy's dog. That's Yucky's dog. So I was hard in the yard for Yucky's dog.
I received comments, saying, "Oh, you're turning into a Benny bitch, Penny. Like, fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. If you don't agree with this, your morals are fucked up and your thought process is fucked up too." But so here and now, I would just like to say that if you don't see the problem with this, or in her leaving her child unattended at for any amount of time over there, then I'm probably not the best channel for you to subscribe to. So by all means, just leave the same way you came in. It's just a click of a button. It's just that easy. No hard feelings. You can, that's fine. I don't care. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Ziggy on 2 accounts, 3, but I forgave her for the bones, but on 2 accounts, she's wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you something real quick. Me and her got into it on a live last night about Fred Hill. And I want to show you something. This is my friend. Did you catch that? Bear with me. Where is she at? You know what? Actually, I put it on my I put it on my community. It is the situation regarding Fred Hill, which is, it's pretty disturbing because, she's sort of normalized a sort of behavior that is very, very dangerous. And damn it, it's not. That's because I can't log in. It won't let me go any further than that. But it's did you catch that, Fred Hill? It's fucking scary. Look at this.
County deputies have made an arrest following a shooting
Okay, here we go.
last week. Fred Hill Jr. is charged with unlawful carry or possession of a weapon. Deputies were called to a home in Rogersville last Wednesday morning where they found Roy Fanning with a gunshot wound to the throat. Hill told officers Fanning fired a gun in front of his house, then pointed it at him. Hill said that's when he shot Fanning. Deputies arrested Hill on Saturday. The investigation.
Okay, so here it says the shooting happened on Ben Hill Road in Rogersville, February 24th. And he also has additional felony convictions from October 2011 in the state of Virginia, also involving firearms.
Oh, Ziggy. Imagine that.
That was a Class C felony. And let's see what else they have. Okay, so this is an update, but the only new information here is that he's being held without bond in the Hawkins County Jail.
Without bond, Ziggy.
Now, I recall hearing that it was a child that got shot, but here it says that the victim was 44 years old. And it is the same person. This person was shot in the neck.
Oh, look at that. Ronnie Lawson.
So he was 44 years old, the victim was.
Common denominator looking ass. Look at that. Look at here. Ziggy. Hill has felony convictions in October 2011 in Virginia involving not the possession. This one here with Fanning was a possession. Look at here. Possession. But he used it. But they only charged him with possession. This one here is involving the use of firearms, Ziggy. This is your daughter's new babysitter. This is your new love interest because you are fucking defending him. Don ain't never shot nobody. Don ain't never been in trouble for fucking around with no guns.
There are a lot of reports on this incident.
Let me tell you what, Ziggy. Let me show you something else, Ziggy. I don't know if you've seen this, Penny, and I know that there's probably a lot of people. Wait. You still there, Penny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hold on. Listen to Ziggy talk about Fred Hill. Watch this.
And then you said you didn't know of any key.
Church. It had nothing to do. And yeah, I wanted to see Candace and Dawn's behavior in person. Curiosity got the best of me.
Curiosity kills the puppies. Looking ass.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Who wouldn't?
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, but more than that, curiosity could have got your kid snatched. Like, what the actual...
I don't want to talk to him. He's not going to play it with my channel.
Yeah, he goes, no, he wouldn't. But yeah, he stabbed a dog, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, we talked about that. So hold on. Kind of a lot, and I'm glad you pulled through okay.
What was kind of a lot?
Everything, you know, over the past weekend and all.
Are you being serious right now? You text me all week a bunch of hate and like.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was trying to tell you like everybody else. It's just my way of telling you was different, and now you know you pulled through, and it was some scary stuff, and you know.
You
like,
would say every day like fat ass, fugly, like it wasn't like.
Did you call me the R word? You called me the R word real quick, right? That's what started it all.
Okay, you want to read?
Huh? You called me the R word, and that's what started my cascade. I know. I just but what was texting you the same things you were texting Don, and then you said you didn't know of any keys, and then you called me the R word, and then I did call you a fat ass.
No.
Yeah, I put the whole thing out, Ziggy.
Okay.
This wasn't about that. No. Listen, this wasn't about that. This was just about me saying I'm glad
You showed it on your live. You did.
I did. Haha. You know, because taking your kid out there could have turned into a whole lot, man. That's all. I'm glad that everything was good.
Why? Because are they dangerous? I thought you said that they're. Are they dangerous?
No. You took your daughter around a man and shot another man in the neck. That's pretty dangerous.
And he didn't get charged with anything because it was self-defense.
No, it wasn't. But that's okay. He shot a man in the neck.
You're the court now. Any other time you want to act like you're all about, but he didn't get charged with anything.
Yeah, we saw that he did. I want to show you another thing really quick. It's pretty pertinent to this. It's actually very pertinent to this.
And hold on, Benny, what? I'm just trying to make this make sense. So she goes live every day, letting people bash the wells, and revealing private messages, letting people on her panel revealing private messages, and then talk about the Wells judgment and their lack of sense and things like that. And then you say Dawn, well, Dawn said it was okay. Dawn, let me have it. Dawn or Candace or whoever. So you're gonna sit here and go day after day talking about the lack of sense that you, in your opinion, these people possess and that you allow to be pushed on your channel, and then you're going to try to justify your illegal actions with the sense of Don Wells, who you bash and let people bash to shit on your channel. Like, why is that just that it don't mesh? It don't mesh.
This is a scenario, Penny, where what's going to happen, I mean, it's already happening now. She's going to end up turning into the victim about the dog. She's going to put it between Dawn and her daughter. She's going to blame it on Dawn and her daughter. Why she decided to make that decision. But we've seen really quick the way she sticks up for Fred. We also saw some of Fred's involvement in possessions and uses of firearms in both Tennessee and Virginia. And then I want to triple down and let you listen to Ziggy admit to taking her child around these people. Listen.
My daughter can stay home alone.
She should stay alone looking ass.
A teenager. So I was thinking, I didn't think that she...
You're right, you didn't fucking think.
Hold on, Benny. Look at Knox County. Tell me what age all those girls are that go missing. Majority of them are 15 and 16 years old. That's in Knox County. You think that your child is immune to being snatched? You are mistaken, lady.
Yeah, you know what? You'd be the kind of dumbass that would get their kid took. You know, you leave them in a desolate area where there's already a lot of bullshit going on, and then you leave your little girl in the fucking car. Like, you know what was probably smarter was to take her right up there with you. I mean, you had to pick the lesser of two evils, and what you did was pick the most evil. You left her completely alone and isolated away from where the action was. I mean, she's been listening to all of this toxic shit for this long. You made another bad fucking mistake. Listen.
She would be really going out there with me. But
And that's the famous Caucasian white women butt. It's real flat, almost sharp, right? It's not like other butts. And I'm not saying this to any other white woman that may have a flat butt and that she might be, a little self-conscious about. I'm only referring to Ziggy's Caucasian, sharp, white ass right now.
After I had been out there during the day with a local, I didn't
Fred
feel
Hill.
a threat. Now, I'm not hanging.
She didn't feel a threat. She's made so many fucking bad decisions on her own, on her own agenda and her own free will that were bad decisions, admittedly by her. Arguably, she doesn't know what the fuck she's going to do from second to second looking ass.
That bothers me that she does not have the mother's intuition. Like the spidey senses should have started tingling as soon as you fucking turned your car on to leave your state.
Yeah,
girl,
you had 6 hours and 3 minutes to turn that fucking bus around. You're a mom. I'm guessing at some point in your life you've told that little girl, "I'm gonna turn this fucking thing around." I'm guessing that at some point during the trip, the little girl told you, "I think we need to turn this fucking thing around," looking ass.
Well, and also, Benny, that area isn't really keen on YouTubers at this moment. And what is she? She's a YouTuber, and she's a very controversial one. If not the most, because her panel and her chat, they say all the things with no regard to the consequences after it leaves their brain. And she walks straight into the place that is absolutely fed up with YouTubers right now. That's so
she is a very, very badly built comment section looking ass.
Out at the bottom of his driveway, Don's driveway, and
you know what? This bitch is just driving around in that area and just stopping whoever. Like she's that fucking fucking cloudy,
yelling at them or anything to cause any problems. But yeah, at first I thought, she would probably just stay here.
Her streams are so lackadaisical. It's just that's one of the reasons why I can't watch.
It's fucking one bad decision after another. Like, holy shit. Yeah, Ziggy even said she wasn't even looking for a dog. I'm already knowing. Like, this shit is who's Take It Back.
Take it back.
Oh, that's you now.
No, that's not me.
Oh, it's not you. We had somebody else in here. Yeah, I don't know what else we could really add, to this scenario. It's looking rough. It's looking dismal. I don't know. I keep thinking that while we're here and keep pressuring this situation, that Ziggy will call me and explain what is going to be going on today with this dog. Let me call her one more time before we load this thing up.
I hope her ass went and got a pet bed warmer or something. Come on now.
Something.
That baby can't regulate its own temperature. And you said it had fleas. What, did you wash it? You shouldn't be washing no puppy that young. They shouldn't be getting submerged in water like that. That's not good, Ziggy.
We have someone else in the chat. Their name is Benny Touches Kids Daily.
What? Oh my God.
Take it back. Let me see your face. Her landlord don't want her cat there. Yeah, we're probably going to have to tell him about her decision to take a dog and break the law. Hey, take it back. Show your face. Sorry, can't help you today. Let me call her. I know you know about what's going on, Ziggy. Undoubtedly. Ziggy, I need you to answer me, please. Seriously. This is serious.
It's funny that she's silent.
Oh, yeah.
Watch her fire up alive right after this ends.
For sure. It won't be alive with her taking it to the vet. I'll tell you that.
absence of her voice, does that mean
The Google
something's
subscriber you have called is not a...
Yeah, does that mean something's happened to the dog, Ziggy, because you won't answer the phone?
There's
Because-
nothing she can't. There's no rebuttal to this, Ziggy. It's illegal. You made a poor decision again.
Yeah.
Again.
Hold on, Mom.
Again. Again.
Yeah, somebody just came in the chat as my wife's name. Would you guys just give up, right? Like, Ziggy is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Like, just because you come in here under names that are silly doesn't mean that Ziggy is a good person. Let me tell you what, if Ziggy didn't feel like she had done anything wrong, she would answer the phone and talk about the dog. But because she knows she's done something wrong, she's not going to fucking answer the phone.
It's her subs, I'm guessing, coming in here under these stupid names. And that's the mentality of the people who watch Ziggy. And that speaks to her.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
This is the best case scenario, they think, you know? And that's the thing. Like, I don't know how she thinks she's made it this long with all the crappy stuff she does. And I know definitively 3 to 4 calls from the CPS or to the CPS rather came from that direction. So,
and wasn't her claim to fame like some leaked CPS bullshit?
Yeah, fake CPS. Yeah.
And that was another poor choice to put that on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, she was involved in the fake CPS with Griff.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude. Like, has anyone looked for Griff's channel lately? Hold on, let me
I've
show
never
you.
subscribed to him.
Griff investigates looking ass. Shit. He's not here anymore looking ass. So that's kind of the legacy, you know, like here's me with a video about him. His channel's gone.
Why does everybody keep rage quitting?
I don't know. Look at here.
Stand for something. Goodness.
Stand for right, though.
Yeah.
We can all stand for something.
If you haven't seen this video and you're aware of who Griff is, check out the Scientific Skeptic. He did a really, really YouTube closing video about Griff, and then as soon as this came out, about 2 hours later, Griff shut his channel down. So
somebody said Ziggy is Griff's son. What?
Yes, Ziggy is Griff's son.
What the fuck?
Ziggy is Griff's nephew looking ass.
Oh my god.
Take it back. I'm gonna let you up for a minute. Don't do no clownery. Well, then turn your camera off. Why you keep telling me that? Turn the camera off. Shit.
No, they're just trying to get you goat. Don't let them.
Man, hell yeah, you're trying to get my goat. You trying to get my goat? Take me back. Take it back.
No, not at all. I'm not trying to do anything. But can you hear me good? Can you hear me good?
I can turn you up.
Turn me all the way up, baby.
What can I help you with this morning, sweetheart?
I'm calling because you know what? Like, I think that since Ziggy wants to keep the dog, I think it's a good idea, you know, so the dog can really like mess up her life even more. She can like just
get her kicked out, whatever, right?
Yeah, like just shit everywhere, piss everywhere. You know, take it to the vet, give it up. You know, all the shit that she really wants to have happen. She should let it happen, right?
That's right. I mean, she has a dog, or she has a cat now that she doesn't deal with. She just keeps it in a fucking cage.
She's like, oh, my daughter can just handle this for me. This is a really good idea. My daughter can take care of everything. I could just be on YouTube and let my daughter handle my life for me.
Yeah, I can just stay on YouTube 10 hours a day while my daughter's in there trying to force feed it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so now another thing I wanted to say was that I wrote an email like a long time ago, like, well, not a long time ago, like a few months ago to share, and I was like, dude, that guy's gonna beat your fucking ass. I even made a video about it, but I took it down. I should have left it up. But I wanted to send you this particular email, Benny. So if anybody in the chat could put Benny's email down, that would be cool. But that's all I wanted to say. I think Ziggy, keep the dog. Let it shit. Let it piss. Be a baby snatcher. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, and another thing. Even if she were to take the dog back, right? Even if she were to take the dog back, the dog might not even want its baby back.
No, she will. That's not true.
I didn't say it wouldn't. I said it might. Not.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. But you know what? I mean, in certain situations, that sort of thing has happened. You're right. But this,
it's not a bird.
Yeah,
Moms will take it back.
Yeah, Yucky's a pretty good mom. So I think we would be good in that sense. But take it back. I do appreciate. Go ahead and email me, and we'll set up connection.
All right then. Oh yeah, because you know what? I think that if we look back at certain videos with Cher and that Mark guy, right? You can already like pinpoint all the times that he was showing signs of being like abusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like to see what you. I would like to see what you got. I mean, I definitely saw some different behaviors in him yesterday that I was like, whoa, and he sort of had.
Yeah, but that's been happening since the beginning.
Oh,
but yesterday they slipped up. That shit was so funny.
Yeah,
but anyway,
he had something going on between his eyes, and that's the first thing I saw. I was like,
dude, he's got like dark fucking goblin eyes, bro.
Yeah,
he's got dark goblin eyes.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. Take it back.
Take it back. All right, bye.
Bye. All right. Well, this is.
It's lunchtime. It's past lunchtime.
Hold on 1 second.
Hello?
Hey, Bullhorn Betty?
It is her.
Why are you asking me what that name is? You know what that name is. Why would you ask me that?
I have no idea who she is. I've never heard of her name before. I seriously haven't.
So, I mean, doesn't that seem a little bit strange that you would send me my mom's name? I mean, kind of her name. Why would you?
Oh, is that your mother that's reaching out to me?
No, it's not my mother reaching out to you. No, it's not.
Oh, well, then I need to send you some text messages of people that are reaching out to me as that name.
Well, I hate that, but what I do know is that JLR played with my address, and he put it onto a site called Diaper Dump, and we continually have women here coming to get diapers that we don't have. So we're going to track that down.
Well, this was somebody that reached out to me on text message. I just put them in spam because I can't, and they said their name was John Rain name. I didn't know who the hell that was.
Yeah, no, I mean that's not her name, but it's it's got some letters in it that are very it's just weird,
Gotcha. Well,
yeah.
I'll send you the text messages.
Okay.
I can tell you that. I didn't make this up just to poke fun at you. I really didn't. Somebody is saying I'll send you the text messages. I'll take screenshots and send them over to you.
Yeah.
But I put them in the spam file because they were just and I didn't want to rock any boats or ask somebody else about it. So I figured since they were attacking me, I figured it was associated with you somehow. But I thought I'd reach out to you first.
I really appreciate that, Miss Andrew.
Yep, I'll take screenshots and send them over to you.
Thank you,
so
madam.
You know that I'm not just playing with you.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Man, these people are on my last motherfucking me nerve looking ass.
Yeah.
Man, look here, man. Like, it's too much, man. Like, that it's just that sort of stuff right there. It's a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
it's ridiculous. It's not okay.
No.
Not okay. And But, you know.
It is what it is, I guess, right?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. But that's, I mean, that's these people, man. That's these people.
Man.
Something missing.
Yeah. There is definitely something missing. And I don't know, like Ziggy she refuses to answer. Like she's not going to deal with this.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Ziggy, it's Benny. I'm so sincere. I'm so sincere, it's tattooed on my hand. Ah, looking ass. We're too good at this. Ziggy, you're not too good at this.
Look, Benny, I'm just going to encourage you. Don't keep calling her. Don't keep texting her. Everything that you said can be heard on this live. Beyond that, everything that happens from here on out, she's been made aware of, and that's it.
Being warned. Right?
Don't give her the chance to be like, Benny's stalker calling me. Benny's texting me. Like, just don't. You've already said it. I'm sure there's more than enough people who will run and tell that, so.
Yeah, in my Martin Lawrence voice, run tell that looking ass. Well, let me I got to do a couple of things real quick on this moderator stuff. I'm not liking the whole situation with the I'm just not liking the whole situation how it is right now. There's a lot of people like they're making new victims, or you know, really re-victimizing current victims. So it's, you know, it's a place where, like, would we feel bad if Ziggy got in trouble for something with the dog?
No, I don't. I would not.
Like, right? So it's like, why? I wouldn't feel bad either, and I'm not gonna feel bad. Right? I refuse.
Like, that shit is like almost animal endangerment if it's not. I mean, I'm gonna have to look into it and stuff like that, but I will be making some phone calls. I'm gonna try to seek peaceful resolution first, and all of that. I still stand by my sentiment that she's a fucking dumbass. That's never going to change because this showed me a lot. This and the other things, but where this puppy is concerned, she needs to do the right thing. And like I said, Benny, don't keep calling her. Don't text her. Everything she needs to know is right here in this live. There's plenty of people who will run and tell her. I think that she needs you to do that to her in order for her to get sympathy. She's going to make this about Benny is attacking me versus I fucked up. So
every time,
just leave it. Just leave it. Let it go. And you know, everything else beyond this it's just going to be what it is, and nobody needs to know about it.
Yeah, and I want to just, I guess, I don't know, Joni. I need you to comment so that I can make you a moderator, please. Libby, sorry. Anyone who had a wrench before, I'm going back through it. I had to unmoderate everything, and then I'm just putting them back on now. So if I don't get you this time, I will get you later on today. I promise you. Yes, Zinga, I am listening to Penny. Penny is smarter than the voice in my own head. So
the fuck?
That's for sure. So I always listen to Penny. Man. Where we at here? You made an ass out of him. He is nervous like a snitch talking to you.
I encourage people who are around Z, her friends, or even people who pretend to be her friend and for whatever reason is pretending to be her friend out, her subs, whatever. Do not be her echo chamber. If you care for her at all, when you see that she's doing wrong things, let her know. I don't know why that discernment is lacking in her life, or even anybody holding her accountable to her actions. But Ziggy is in desperate need of people around her who will tell her the truth. She does not need an echo chamber. This is the person on YouTube, most of all, who needs a sounding board versus an echo chamber. You can say what you want about Benny. She needs a sounding board. She needs somebody to bounce ideas off and say, Ziggy, that's really dumb. Don't do that.
Right. And that's, you know, she needs that, but she's also got to allow people to come in and perform that service for
Yeah,
her.
don't automatically assume they're a troll because they disagree with you. What the
Right.
fuck?
Like, and that's where I had to get over my own self when it came to Penny, because I think more than anything, like I can admit, like I was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit taken back by her intelligence and a little bit in a male ego kind of way.
Can't hear you. Oh, you muted out for a second.
Oh,
You're good.
And so that was essentially what it was like, I didn't like Penny because she challenged me to get outside of my comfort level with the way I thought about things. And now it's like all the time, you know, like I see myself, you know, like what would Penny do? It's like I should put it on a bracelet because it's the truth. It's like, man, you know, like if I'm going to do this, Penny never tells me not to do stuff. But if she knows I'm going to do something, she'll try to say, well, you could do it this way or you could do it that way. And, you know, usually I try to, you know, take Penny's, you know, heed her advice, because at the very least, her advice is going to err on the side of caution every time.
Well, yeah, and it's just that I present to you multiple scenarios. If
Absolutely.
you do this, this is what's going to happen. If you do this, then it'll be interpreted like this. People are going to say this. They're going to think that X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. It's, you know, not everything needs a response. I feel like, and I don't give everything a response, but I gave this a response because this isn't YouTube drama or beef or whatever. This is a real life puppy you intentionally orphaned, and it's disgusting. So I fucking said something, and if my subs don't like it, please unsub from me, because we do not have the same morals.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, we don't at all. And that for me, it's like, you know, her parenting her child is one thing. You know, the child is old enough to talk and give its opinion and, you know, all of that good stuff. But, you know, a puppy is one of those so defenseless things in the world. Like, it's completely, absolutely vulnerable at every second to disease. You know,
it is truly.
Yeah.
It's completely true. A puppy, an unvaccinated puppy, and a puppy who is not getting the antibodies through the mother's milk is very susceptible to parvo. It could come in on your shoes. Whenever we have a litter of puppies, we take our shoes off before we enter the puppy room. We don't bring any. This puppy is in a very vulnerable position being away from its mother right now. And you can't, if anybody wants to disagree with that, you're going to have to show me why this was a smart idea. And I still won't believe you, because I'm going to think you made that shit up. And I just saw in chat that somebody says, is Penny still good with Scott? Or does Penny, something about Scott? I don't have any problems with Scott. I think very highly of Scott. He's a good person. He's an intelligent person, and I can listen to him talk for a very long time. So, you know, he's good at what he does, and that's my thing with that. So
yeah. Well, I don't really have anything to add to it for right now. I don't know if, you know, I think I think we've made a good dent in, you know, I mean, I want to show you really quick. See that, Ziggy? Like, do the right thing, Ziggy. Like, those are my brothers and sisters, Ziggy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would literally die or kill for those dogs. And so you need to do the right thing, and you need to put that dog back where it's not in harm's way. And with that, I'm finished. You got anything else you want to add?
No, I'm absolutely done speaking to Ziggy by way of internet. Everything from here on out will be done just on my end and privately. So don't come looking for a rebuttal. And I'm not interested in yours. You were fucking wrong. You broke the law. Take the fucking dog back.
Take the fucking dog back. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it up. I appreciate all of you individually for coming over this morning. I want to thank Penny first. I want to thank Cam and Glare. I think that slowly but surely we're going to put this community back together and do some real good. You know, and it's going to take all of us to teach some of the lesser qualified creators. And, you know, I don't like to use the word creator. I'm an activist. A creator does what? Creates. And if you're not creating positivity, then what you're doing is creating bullshit. So with that, I will close. I love all of you individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Ziggy, take the puppy back.
Take it back.
Take it back.